Hear me? Hello? I am.
Yeah, you're pretty quiet. Maybe put your mic closer. Like bend it.
Yeah, mine's pretty close.
Hello? I am Mitsu Bunny. Hi.
2 out of 3
okay.
with pink hair. There you go.
There you go. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Now I can hear myself. And I can hear everybody else now.
All right, so you were saying that Tapper is a game where you serve beer.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's from 1983. They got Budweiser to sponsor it.
Okay.
Later on, they made a root beer one, but I've never played that one.
Oh, that one's not as much fun,
Yeah,
obviously.
probably. And
Without the alcohol.
for like the kiddie arcades.
That's
yeah.
pretty cute.
Yeah.
And then they came out with like lemonade stand and all those things.
Yeah.
They
So
came out with more,
It's pretty fun. You like pick up tips and you serve beers, and later on, like as the levels progress, you serve beers to like aliens.
Nice.
There's like this baby
That's
alien
cool.
who like
Nice.
lays on his back.
How
and
many
drinks
Star
beer.
Wars fans have been fantasizing about being able to do that
Serve beer to aliens.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
in the cantina?
I was about to say, yeah. When
Yeah.
you were out in the cantina, gosh, that bar with Han Solo and Greedo.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I'm proud that I made that joke because I've never seen Star Wars.
Oh wow,
Really?
Ever.
But
Yeah.
that was a pretty like specific reference.
That's big. That's why I don't have to watch it because I've just absorbed it all from
fine.
just society.
Yeah. So did you make us live, Chris?
Yeah, we're live right
Will
now.
you tell us when we're live?
Yeah,
Oh,
we're live.
There we
Thank
go.
you.
Yeah. So let's do some intros. I think that might be in order, right?
Yes.
So I'm Gori Midori. I am part of the Dallas Derby Devils. I'm a referee and also the official announcer for the Wrecking Crew. Okay, sorry. Go.
I love that. I'm Lauren. My name looks really boring up there, though, so I kind of feel like
we
I
need
should
to
be
come up with a
putting-
derby name for you.
At least like TQ.
Tapper Queen.
Tapper Queen.
I like
Right.
that. Tapper
TQ.
Queen.
Just slightly more interesting. And I sadly have not been on the Dallas Derby Devils, but I did go
There's still time.
for Valentine's Day. That was our Valentine's Day date. Was go to the
Oh.
Plano rink. And,
Oh, that's awesome.
Saw-
You went skating?
no, it was like watching.
Oh, you went to watch
yeah. It was
Assassination City?
Yeah, it
Okay.
was. I don't remember the name of the whole event,
Sure.
but it was several teams.
Okay.
How many teams are there in Dallas?
Well, there's 3 leagues in the DFW area.
Okay.
Actually, there might be 4.
There's 4
there's
because
4.
there's one here in Arlington as well.
Oh, wait, maybe
It's
there's
the
5 then.
Rebels something. I cannot remember right
Okay.
now, but there's one here in Arlington. Then there's North Texas, Assassination, and
Dallas Derby
Dallas
Devils.
Derby
And
Devils.
I keep hearing about Big D Roller Girls. I don't know who they are,
I've
but
never
that
heard
might
of
be a
them.
lurking 5th league. So
Maybe.
yeah.
I mean, DFW is a really big area to expand.
I'm
for
surprised
that
there
too,
aren't more.
so yeah.
Yeah.
So it's perfect for that.
Leave it to me to go on tangents. This was supposed to be introductions, so moving on.
Well, I'm Mitsu Bunny. I'm also part of the Dallas Derby Devils, but I am on farm team. Not yet,
And what is
Getting
farm
on
team?
Farm team, it's right after Underworld. So when you first start, you join Underworld so you can start learning your basics. You start learning how to actually skate on quads if you've never skated on quads before. They teach you how to stop properly, basically safety in Underworld and making sure you're stable and you get your skates on. And once you get comfortable with that and you pass the test, they kind of move you on to farm team where you get a little bit more advanced in your training. You learn more about like the actual blocking, the actual stopping, jamming, more in depth about the game than just kind of like the basic stuff.
So farm team's like intermediate level.
Yeah.
Underworld is beginner, brand new. Farm team is intermediate.
And then once you pass, I guess, the big test, the assessment test, once you pass out of it, then they'll put you in like a draft pool where a team can basically say, hey, we like you, come join us. And
That's
they'll
like
take
any
you.
of the leagues.
I'm pretty sure that works with a lot of leagues. I actually started in El Paso with the Sun City Roller Girls.
Cool.
I was the second generation, I guess you could say. My best friend is the one who got me into it. So when I first started, things that I am now learning with Dallas Derby Devils was not a thing then. This was like 8 years ago.
Oh, cool.
So a lot of the stuff I'm learning now, I'm like, wow, I didn't know
The game
this.
has evolved
Yeah.
a lot.
It's really changed, like the way that they do the lineups, the way that they have the pivots and the jammers. was not the way that they would line them up when I first started. It was a little bit more chaotic when I started, and now it's got a lot more structure to it, and I think it's evolved to be a better sport, and I really, really have come to appreciate it a lot more. And I'm glad I'm back. I really, really missed it a lot.
Cool.
So
like a little more strategy aside from
yeah, there's a lot more strategy involved, because I just remember, because I used to be a jammer for my league back then, and I just remembered all the chaos and, you know.
What's a jammer?
A jammer.
Trying to help out for the folks at home.
No. A jammer is the person who basically, they have a star on their helmet, and they skate the track, and they're the ones who score the points for their team by passing members of the opposite team and breaking through the pack, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. So that's basically what I did. And again, when I first started, my league was not women's flat track roller derby like regulated.
Yeah.
We were a little bit more like free range, so we were a lot of things that we do now.
Underground.
Yeah,
There's
and we were very like cheatsy about it too. I was I was a big cheater. Like me, Brawling Bruja, Frida Kruger, we were like the big cheaters.
So wait. Do gamers get cheatsy?
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes even in just like friendly things, right? And as most sports are, right? It's not like necessarily on the professional level, but still they'll do like a Hall of Fame points here, which means basically by participating in events or setting high scores, you can like get extra points.
Yeah.
And,
like bonus?
Like someone, yeah. And then like at the end of the year, we'll just like recognize who had the highest. But it's not, you don't get anything, right? Except for pride.
Okay.
But even so, you'll get some people who like, you realize like totally like kind of fake that like high score, like did things that weren't really like, you know, and you're like, it's not even that big of a deal.
But then you find the people who find like the back doors in games and like the cheat codes.
Oh yeah.
So then they can actually fake their high score that way, or like they enter like cheat codes so they get more of the like upgrades and stuff.
Yeah.
Opposed to like everybody else who's starting like basic or vanilla.
Come on.
So I think a lot of it's for prize, because it's not like there's prize money or anything like that. It's just like a certain like I did this kind of factor.
Bragging, right.
But that's why anytime you want to like submit a record for real, it's like when I did the Tapper World record, I had to have press here, I had like the Twitch live stream, I had a camera on me and on the game screen like all the time.
It's like the Oscar names.
Because you know it's just so easy, even with like recorded footage, to like edit it and stuff.
Right.
Wow. You have to make sure it's like super legit. Yeah.
No, I understand that. There's like a lot of so do you follow like the live stream gamers on Twitch or at all?
I don't a ton. Actually, I wasn't much of a gamer until I kind of discovered free play. I mean, I did like N64 and stuff back in the day, but of current and I just kind of fell in love with the arcade because there's like more of a community vibe versus just like sitting at home like playing by myself. Even if you're playing online with someone, I'm like a very like face to face kind of social
You'd rather be next to somebody than like them on the other side of the computer
or the other side of the world.
No, I understand.
I get enough of that with like Facebook and everything else. You know, I'm like I could do like some like in person like getting out of the house socialization. So,
I think I'm a little reverse than that, because when I play PUBG, I'm like, I get so into the game.
You're in your hole.
You're like,
like my teammates are like, talk to me, and I'm like, hang on, I gotta kill this person first, and then we'll communicate. I'm trying to be sneaky right now. I get real serious when it comes to PUBG, and it's
nothing wrong with
my
that.
weakness.
Well, modern games are so interesting, and I'm like so much more simple. So like again, the game I did the world record on is from 1983, and so there's not a lot going on. Like it's really like pick up tips, serve beers, don't let the beers drop, and like that's how I am. I'm like I have 3 things to focus on. Versus I don't actually even know like PUBG at all, but I'm sure like any game now like that's modern it's strategy, right? And like there's so many other layers to it that I'm like that's too complicated.
That's actually kind of how I am. Like anything beyond a certain level. Like I was the last time you guys did the live stream with the Dallas Derby Devils. I was saying like I topped out around the regular Nintendo, not even the Super Nintendo. So like 6 buttons is my max.
You're like burger time. Play a few rounds.
And did you guys ever get that app that's basically just a ball that's falling down these little slopes, and all you try to do is get it to like not fall through a crack, and down to the bottom. You know what I'm
And
talking about?
your snowball gets bigger, right? As you're
No,
going
no,
down?
not that one. Although that's a whole other thing, which I think like what are they called? Yeah, there's a name for those, but they're Japanese and like they got really.
Like Katamari.
Yeah. So not those, but it's just like a little marble. It just looks like a marble. It's like just a game on your phone. It's really overly simple. And all you do is just tilt your phone. You just tilt your phone, make sure it doesn't fall through the cracks to the bottom, and I could spend like a good 30 minutes on that. So yeah, I'm kind of the simple-minded one.
I could see that. I mean, a lot of like the old school games, they have like, for me, it's like a lot of like that sentimental, nostalgic.
Yeah.
For me, like I love playing Galaga and I love playing like Pac-Man and stuff.
Yeah.
I am horrible at them though. Like I am the worst.
Horrible at
I'm the worst at Pac-Man because I always get myself into a stupid corner and the ghost always gets me. And I'm like,
I feel like with arcade games, we should keep in mind that they were all like quarter eaters, right? So
Yeah.
they're
that's
literally
true. You're
meant
supposed to
make you
lose.
die.
yeah.
So it's just like a little bit different with arcade
point,
games. Like,
good
sometimes
point.
I feel like they're harder than most games would be now.
Yeah.
Just because like that was their business model.
I used to love Dig Dug.
Oh my gosh, that like Jurassic Park over there. Yeah.
What's going on over
Oh no, there's just like a giant like Jurassic Park. Probably from like
the
the
a game. Oh, the game? Okay.
Yeah. That you like sit in, like you're like driving,
the simulation
and, like,
type.
shooting.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the graphics are like older again, 'cause it's probably from the 90s, and just I remember playing that in CC's back in the day, and like throwing in quarters.
When it was like what, $2.99 buffet?
Yeah. And you're like, okay.
And now it's like $4.99. Probably something
It's
like
expensive now.
expensive.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Because that one and House of the Dead, where it was like you and your friend, you had those guns and you had to shoot the zombies as they came at you.
Okay.
I used to play that all the time, and the zombies would always freak me out, and I would still keep trying to go.
Hey Chris, are we on Twitch? Are we going to have a Twitch? So are we going to have people talking to us?
Yeah, the chat
like
came
a
up
chat?
last time.
I love interacting with the chat.
All three of them.
It's over there.
Yay! All right, the Tapper game was awesome. The wife and I cheered when you beat the score.
Oh,
you have
that
a
makes
fan.
sense.
You have a fan. This person and their wife cheered when you beat the score.
Oh,
And then
that was already more than a year ago.
hey, lovely ladies. Hey, Joe Gonton. Thank you.
Yeah.
We are.
So I totally forgot. Usually it's not just on our faces the whole time, because that would be a little awkward for like a game tournament.
Yeah.
So
You're right.
when the game screen comes up is when like the Twitch stream.
Oh, okay.
The
Okay. And then
commentary
the chat will come up.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
All right.
Wow, it's clearly been too long since I've just like tipsy talked on one of these. Usually I just talk about the beer. So this is from Denton. This is an Armadillo.
Okay.
And I really like that brewery. My friend was putting out an EP, and they have just like a little stage, so that was like where they were performing, and she was like selling her CDs and stuff. And I was like, wow, like everything's pretty good here. I want to say this one's called like Cosmic Yacht.
Okay. Cosmic Yacht.
Yeah.
So there was actually so I'm kind of obsessed with Yacht Rock. I might have even talked about it the last stream.
Cool.
And they were on one of the podcasts. They were talking about how there's some songs that people like nominate as Yacht Rock songs, but if they have any sort of like astral theme, like any sort of like spaceships or aliens or mystical, then it kind of like negates. That's not Yacht Rock. Not Yacht Rock is like earthly.
Yeah, I was like, I think you should spell out what yacht
the parameters.
Yacht Rock is. Where are we starting here?
So, all right. So first of all, I'm only. This is just like secondhand wisdom.
Okay.
These are like some guys who live in California who started the term. They came up with the term in 2005, I think. It's like J.D. Riznar and a guy named Steve and a guy named Hunter and then a fourth one. And so they described Yacht Rock as this genre that came out around probably 8 years of the late 70s, early 80s.
Okay.
It's got to have certain instrumentation, so there's a lot. Well, it doesn't have to, but what's typical. So electronic piano, which sounds pretty cheesy nowadays. They describe something called the Doobie Bounce, which is like Doobie Brothers songs. Like if you like It Keeps You Running is one of them, and listen to it. Anyway, yeah. So the Doobie Brothers, Steely Dan, and Toto are kind of like the trifecta of yacht rock, and then it all just branches out from
Not
there.
Beach Boys. That's
Not
a
the
different
Beach
kind
Boys,
of yacht.
right? Yeah, exactly. That's I guess
Beach rock.
surf rock, yeah. And a big part of it also was like the musicians that were working on the music, because a lot of the studio musicians kind of shared each other. Like they describe it as very incestuous.
Sure.
Yeah, and so I don't mean to go on this huge yacht rock plug, but and I promise I'll talk about games in a second. But yeah, so they're super funny, and they actually have a spin-off podcast now that's called Beyond Yacht Rock, and they just make up an arbitrary genre every week or month or whatever.
Wow.
And they just pick 10 songs to count down from that genre. So one of them was called Star California. So it's like songs about California that are sarcastic.
Oh yeah.
So like Randy Newman has this one called I Love LA, but it's like very sarcastic, and there's other ones like that. I think Hotel California might be on there. There's one called Stat Tracks, which is like popular songs about statutory rape.
Wow.
Like,
Wow.
Things that would be statutory rape if people had like recognized it at the time.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just stuff like that, and it's hilarious.
Cool.
So yeah, Beyond Yacht Rock and Dallas Derby Devils and Free Play Arlington and what's the game we're playing tonight?
We are playing Flip Shot, or
Okay.
maybe called Battle Flip Shot, but we're going to see it soon.
Okay.
I think the AC vent's right above me. I'm going to be like shivering on this stream,
We'll
but
huddle for
nothing
warmth.
new there. I've already gone through my clothes today. I went over to Twisted Root because apparently it's National Burger Day.
Oh,
And it seemed like an excuse. And so before this got started, I was like, okay, we'll eat there. And I had like Chipotle on my burger. And before like I even touched it, I spilled it like all down my white shirt.
Oh,
Luckily, my friend James was like, I have a shirt in my car. And I was like, could I
Nice.
have it?
This
This is James' shirt. Shout out to James.
It's actually as far as borrowed shirts go,
Yeah.
it's good looking.
I was like, I mean, my shirt was literally like just white with like a white pocket, and
Yeah.
so it was like very obvious. It was the worst thing I've ever done. I mean, it was just like it looks like
I wish you
tie-dye
had
of
played it off.
Chipotle. Yeah,
Like,
this
yeah,
is a new look.
yeah. This is the band.
It's the latest
That I'm
trend
into.
in
No,
food and shirts.
It's definitely going straight into bleach water when I go. That's the only good thing about it being only white. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm like, just
It's easy
bleach
to-
the hell out of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Flip. I keep wanting to call it Flip Cup, which is
I
something
mean,
else.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No?
So Flip Shot.
Battle
Flip Shot.
Yes.
Okay, so what is the object?
Okay.
I haven't looked at this.
Yeah, well, and I feel like he's making some announcements. Probably just last minute entry.
Yeah,
people
it doesn't
to
matter
team up.
for us. Nah.
But hello, everyone. For those of you just joining in, so Flip Shot is what we're playing tonight. It has been described as Pong. It has been described as bad windjammers. If you're familiar with the Neo Geo, I like to think of it as air hockey.
Okay.
Because pretty
Yeah,
much
yeah.
you like choose a little character with a little shield, and there's a ball that you're shooting between you. And the reason it's kind of like air hockey is unlike Pong, where you go in like a straight line.
Right.
You have more like a tennis court or something.
Okay,
Like
yeah.
a
You can
place
move
where
up
you
and
can
down.
move around. So left, right, up, down.
Okay.
Most people will still probably move in like a line because
Sure. It's
we're just
easier
used to
way.
that.
Yeah.
But you have.
And that's the
like,
most
you can't
efficient.
move
Let me
through
get mathematical. That's the most efficient, like
You're
way to cross that
covering
distance.
your guard, just like
Yeah.
air hockey. You're like covering
Right.
the goal, right?
Right. Is there something like that, a goal or a slot or whatever?
Yeah. So what's
Yeah.
essentially the goal here is behind you, and I'd have to count like how many there were, but I'm going to say like 6
Okay.
or so of these little like globes. I'm not really sure what they're supposed to be, but you'll see them. They're kind of swiveling behind you,
Okay.
and if the ball hits one of them, it knocks them out. So once all of those are gone,
You're dead.
you're dead.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's just a line and a straight line of these little like swivel discs.
Okay.
You want to protect them.
Okay.
That's your goal.
They are precious.
Yeah.
Got it.
So basically, with the game, when you have 4 buttons, I think people really only use the first 2.
Okay.
Because your joystick obviously like moves you, right? And then the A button, if you hit it while hitting the ball, you're going to give like your special move,
Okay.
and that's different per character. So there's only like 4 characters, but one special move is like a lightning shock. One makes it like really small to kind of trick the other player. One does like a curveball. But when in doubt, if you're hitting the ball, try to hit A,
Okay.
because
Okay.
it's just going to make it more powerful, if anything.
Add an extra level of.
And then B is dash. So basically, if you see the ball's way up here and you're way down here, if you move up and hit dash, you may be able to like hit it in time as opposed to just like walking over there.
Right. Okay.
So you kind of have like power plays, like power moves and stuff. That you can do.
Well, I'm not gonna say you have to because again, let's keep in mind like no one has played this game. Literally, the guy who set it up, Chris Delp, is like, I have not played this game. Like, that's what's so interesting about Neo Geo is they're like these little cartridges that people just like switch out of these cabinets, but it's like having, I don't know, a Super Nintendo with like 60 cartridges.
Yeah.
You know, so you haven't necessarily like seen this one that hasn't been on the floor.
That's fun, yeah.
So it's a nice one to play because it's simple enough. Like even if you didn't press the buttons, it would still just be like Pong or whatever. You know, you're trying to hit the ball with your shield.
But you said that like the other two buttons.
The other two buttons, though, if you want to,
Because I'm looking for the edge. I'm looking for the edge. I came in third place last time. I need to rectify that.
What did you? I was out of town, so what did y'all play last?
We played Super Dodgeball.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. That
And
was
I mean,
Neo Geo.
none of
You're
us-
so weird.
Yeah, well, none of us. I don't think any of the I mean, maybe some of the Derby girls, but most of us did not even once like brandish our special move or whatever.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. This one, like, when in doubt, if you just press A when
Okay.
you're about to touch the ball,
Okay.
you'll probably see something
Okay.
like cool happen.
A is very intuitive.
Yeah.
That'll.
The first button. Second button, if you want to move fast. And I'm like, I do so with it.
Okay.
Again, I've really only played it like once.
Can you cross? I mean, is it possible to cross the line so you don't have to like worry about going out of bounds to the other side or whatever?
No, you don't have to worry about
Okay.
going out of bounds. It's like an invisible force field. In fact, you
Okay.
can't get even next to, so you can't go onto their side of the court, and you also can't get back where your like little discs are.
Okay.
So like if 3 of your discs have disappeared, you can't like go take that place or anything.
Oh,
It's
you
pretty
can't
much-
even even after they're gone. You can't
Yeah,
go there.
yeah.
Okay.
There's like an invisible line, and so
Okay.
you have to
Okay.
block them from in front of them.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so it'll be
Okay.
interesting.
And my partner is Chris, so
Cool. Yeah.
hopefully
he's-
that'll give me an advantage, even though he's never played.
Well, have you ever heard of Arkanoid?
I don't know. Maybe.
It's this game that kind of reminds me of a game. I don't even know if it had a name, but like when my dad first got a BlackBerry, like way back in the day, like this was like the smartest phone, you know, and it had like 20 buttons right
Yeah.
here. So there was like Snake, and then there was this other game, which is like Pong, but it's single player, right? So you have a little stick you can move, and your ball is like going up into these blocks like above you.
Okay.
So you're just chipping away this block.
yeah. Okay.
Do you remember
Yeah,
that
now I
game,
know.
like, since you special moves? That's
Slowly.
essentially Arkanoid.
Okay.
Okay.
Sometimes you'll catch something that makes you slow, or the ball slow, or something that makes your little thing super long. So Chris is really good at that game.
Okay.
And I feel like a
and
lot of
bounce,
the principles
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, are seen here. Hey,
All
we
right.
are starting. And now we can see Flipshot, and soon enough, hopefully we will also see our Twitch streamers talking to us.
Yeah. So who's
I like
playing? Okay,
that.
Team Dr. Evil versus Team Lucy Van Pelton.
All right, Dr. Evil.
Do you know, I see someone in a Dallas Derby Devil shirt.
On playing.
Yes.
Team Lucy Van Pelton.
Why do I know this name, Lucy Van Pelton? It's like a reference to something. Maybe one of the chat people the Twitch people can tell us.
Well, I don't know. I was kind of thinking a lot of these came from the Derby world. Are they not? Well, some of the names.
I don't think so. Not
No.
Lucy Van Pelton. I mean,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
a lot of players I don't know yet
Sure.
because like either their farm team or as a ref, I don't like hang out and like bond with
same-
the skaters
yeah.
as much.
Yeah.
Although Wrecking Crew has been super welcoming, and they're my home as well.
And so
Alright.
this is Ricky. So I'm going to say, hey, Ricky. Thank you for checking in on our Twitch stream.
Alright.
Hey.
This game moves fast.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
That's the thing about Pong. I was like, Pong's pretty slow.
No,
Dr. Evil's
good,
killing
though,
it.
because, I
Look
mean-
at
Yeah. The skull.
so it's going to be 2 out of 3 too. So
Right.
first player won,
Okay.
and then they have the opportunity to win again. Or if the team Lucy Van Pelton wins, then they go to a third match.
that. Okay.
Welcome, Jogan, 10.
Yes.
One of those two. Joe,
This game is sick.
Joe Gunn.
Joe Gunn?
Joe Gunn. It's Joe Gonzalez. Wow, I'm so bad at like Twitch names. It like doesn't like our box is Ricky Box, and for a long time I'm like, who is our box?
Joe Gone. He's helping out with the phonetics. Thank you. Thank you, Joe Gone.
Yes. I am excited about this game because it's just fun, and almost everyone has a pretty similar chance. So you can see she is hitting A. So that's what's making him look kind of wacky.
Okay, and then it says total win up here. So has she been winning all of them?
The full name of Lucy from Peanuts.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
Thank you, Uncle Yosh.
Lucy was kind of a jerk.
Oh. She was mean, but yeah, she was kind of.
I mean,
she was like a bully.
She was an independent woman, but she
really was.
She's kind of a jerk.
Yeah, I really like the aesthetic of this game, like that old school feel to it.
Yeah, Neo Geo in general is like they have that very Japanese, I guess old school Japanese, right? So not quite anime, but not like far off.
Right.
Back then.
Yeah. Well, like a very reduced, simplified version of anime.
So you can tell there's like
Good job, Evil.
So Arbox said rape song's okay. I want to clarify that in no way were the Yacht Rock guys celebrating rape songs. They were actually talking the whole podcast about how disturbing they were. But I mean, you can be disturbed by something and also like have fun talking about it.
Yeah, no,
ridiculing.
I sadly think like some songs that will come up on pop stations, I'm like, this is kind of rapey.
Yeah, totally.
But it. Unfortunately, with music, right, it can be kind of subjective. They're not exactly like a full-length movie or anything. You have 3 minutes to like really get your opinion about it.
Sure. No, we can all. I mean, we're all in agreement. Rape is not.
Rape is not okay.
Not good.
Yeah. We don't like songs glorifying rape.
But like many songs, probably the writers did not intend that. But then later on,
it's like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
So one of them is a Yacht Rock song, and the first line is like, "She's only 16, leave her alone," they said, or something. And the dude is like 35 or something when he's singing this song. It's gross.
And you're like, ah.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. What's going on here? So we have a different avatar.
So I saw that they could change their characters.
Isn't that
like a fighting
on a new team?
Team Dr. Evil has a different avatar than they did a second ago, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And so you can see that big giant purple ball with the spikes.
Yeah.
That's his A move.
Okay. He's bringing his A game. Right?
Yeah, so if you press that button A, it's going to change this red ball into like something fancy. So otherwise, if you ever see it just a red ball like that, that means they didn't hit A or they didn't hit it on time.
Okay.
See, they got their like special movement.
Okay. So it's kind of like a special attack that's synonymous to that character, correct?
Yeah, exactly. So everyone has like the same button. There's no like trickiness to it. It just looks different on each character.
So I'm noticing, there's 90 seconds of gameplay.
Yeah.
And then it looks like there's several rounds. So how many rounds of 90-second gameplay are there going to be for each matchup?
So everyone is just getting best 2 out of 3.
Okay. So
I haven't seen anyone timed out yet. Now, maybe we'll see it by the end of the night, but it is a pretty fast-paced game.
Okay.
So I haven't seen anyone like work down the 90 seconds. If you lose your stars or your, I don't even like know what those are.
Skulls? Skull bubbles? Or
skulls
skull
with like
balloons?
sunglasses?
You know what? I think they're actually bluefish. I think they're fugu.
I'm convinced.
I was thinking lollipops with sunglasses.
They're squids.
Yeah.
Lollipop squids with sunglasses.
Definitely open to interpretation.
Yeah. Bank cash bags with mustaches. See?
Okay.
Like a robber's little.
Yeah.
These are getting pretty liberally
I don't really
interpreted.
understand what like the purple shadow is on it.
Yeah, the purple shadow's interesting.
It's its beauty mark.
But
I'm gonna stick.
Yeah, that's where it goes. You like maybe it will go to time.
Right.
But
there was only 13 on that last one, huh?
10 seconds,
nice.
People.
You are a martial arts fighting freak. I arrest you. Man, talk about talking shit.
Are you excited to play, Gory?
I am excited to play. I practiced at work today. I was like, and last time was super fun. I actually didn't. I I wasn't tracking the bracket at all. I had no idea that Chris and I had advanced at all. So it was kind of a pleasant surprise to find out that we made third.
Nice.
But Han Solo was first place last time, and I'm sorry, I don't know the partners' names.
That's
Yeah.
no. Well, I'm sure they're different.
Yeah, well,
time too.
yeah, but they were, I guess, regulars or
Yeah.
one of them was staff. I think Dylan might have been the partner of one of them. But
Okay.
like Han
Yeah.
Solo was first, and then I saw her. I can't remember her name. I'm blanking on her.
Camber, maybe.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, what's her name? Her derby name. Anyway, she was second.
Oh,
She was
derby,
second
sorry.
place. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, one of our semi-regular, and I mean it is semi because a lot of us like free play.
Yeah.
But there's so many different
Ida
locations
slapped her.
now.
That's her name.
Ah, okay.
Ida slapped her. She was second place. I'm
between
sorry.
I was just gonna say between Arlington and Denton and Richardson now,
Uh-huh.
you may be a regular, but you may not get I haven't been to Arlington in forever because it's just
Okay.
an hour away from me.
Right.
And stuff,
Yeah.
It's a bit of
and
it's a bit of a trek.
and it is fun to come out here, but that's probably why there's more free play regulars. But at any one point, you could be at one of 3 locations.
Right. Okay, so this is the part I'm confused about because
Okay.
we just started another, or I guess it was 100 seconds. We just started another one, but I know they've faced off at least 3 times. So is it 3 sets of 3 or?
Yeah, let me check in because
Or maybe they're just running some practice rounds to begin with. I don't know.
I don't think it's practice rounds.
Okay.
This
This is for the.
I thought it
this
was
is for the blood.
Oh yeah, this is super important because
Okay.
I thought it was single elimination, but it may be
Maybe it's double
single
elimination.
or maybe single elimination with 2 out of 3. Is that still single elimination? I'm bad at this stuff. Hey Joshua. So how many wins is it taking?
So Jeremy's got his 2.
Yeah.
So Jeremy's got the first round. That's going.
So how many games are in a round? How many
That's really-
face-offs are in a round?
It's 2 rounds with the game and then 2 games with the whole.
2 games, win the whole thing.
Okay.
Okay.
And then is that person out forever?
Single elimination.
Out forever.
I think you're right though. I heard him
Single
saying that it's going to
elimination.
be single because and last time we were here
You're like it's a while.
10:30.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so I'm thinking that's probably was the concession. We'll make it single elimination, but only if you lose twice.
Right.
Only you'll play the person either 2 or 3 times.
Yeah,
And
okay.
that way it's single elimination, but not quite so vicious. As,
Right.
I only had 1 try.
Yeah, do they have a kind of a loser bracket or whatever? Because I think last time they also had that.
Yeah, that would probably only be in double elimination.
Okay, that's
If there's
that's
a
why.
losers bracket, because then the idea is you may lose, but the double part is you could get yourself out of the loser bracket, go back to
Gotcha.
winning.
Gotcha.
Okay. I believe I heard single elimination. Or by heard, I think I
second that.
read on a Facebook post.
Yes, I did too. I saw that.
So I'm probably going to go with that. Just
So we
figuring out their
got
teams,
Bailey
of course.
Wheat here. We got Boss of Chaos. I did see Han Solo earlier, as well as Ida slapped her.
I see Peter Pan. I saw Ramsey earlier.
Oh, Ramsey. Okay. Kraken, Brutal Annihilator. She was here last time. Sin Esperanza. Who, by the way, I skated with Sin in San Antonio too. It's really strange.
Wow.
We both kind of ended up here separately.
It's not as big as a world as you think.
Yeah, it's really not. In fact, we all went out for tacos and margaritas after Sunday scrimmage, and 4 of us had all skated with Alamo City, which is the San Antonio League.
Oh,
It was
really?
yeah, we just kind of one of us left right before the other one got there, and so we didn't have a whole lot of overlap. But yeah, all 4 of us.
That's cool.
It was interesting.
So do leagues travel outside of Dallas often?
Yes.
Or yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, so it's interesting about roller derby because obviously there's not a lot of the type of financial social support that a lot of other sports have.
I understand.
So first of all, the season is very short. A lot of leagues will have only 5 or 6 games that count toward rankings per season, and then also they'll play a lot of games that don't count toward rankings just because they for the fun of it to keep up their skills or whatever. So so for example, for Dallas Derby Devils to get any sort of play in their rankings, they would have to play one of the sanctioned leagues in Dallas, and there's only like 2, I think. I don't know if Arlington's sanctioned or not.
I would have to look it up. I'm not really sure.
Yeah. And even then, like the skill level's not matched.
Yeah.
So there is a lot of travel. A lot of times they'll go to tournaments because at the tournaments you can play multiple teams in one spot.
Yeah.
And get a lot of rankings, info and data. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So we got Team Boss Chaos versus Team Bailey. I know both of these ladies.
All right.
I want to see what's gonna happen here.
Oh my
we got these little
goodness.
green things.
Oh
My
yeah,
first
this is a guy.
Derby game, I saw Bailey jam, and
Oh,
it
yeah?
blew my mind.
Yeah.
I've never seen somebody pull the tricks that she does, and I'm
She's
like,
pretty incredible.
when I grew up, I want to be her.
Yeah. And her derby name was Baby Hurl, right?
I
There's
think so.
There's Baby Hurl and Baby Shank.
Baby Shank, yeah.
And I know she's been skating as Bailey Wheat just to like simplify things. As Derby considers moving to real names instead of the Derby aliases.
Like all of Derby is considering that, or
Yeah, and honestly, I don't follow the governing body that much, so I don't know how alive or like fading out that idea is.
Sure.
Maybe it's gonna happen. Maybe it's kind of a dead idea at this point. I really don't know. But yeah,
Team Bailey is really getting it.
yeah.
I really like those
Bam.
little ghosty things on the side.
Yeah, this is probably the character I'm going to play, and it's because when you press A, it makes the little ball like super small.
Yeah,
And so
okay,
this
so it's
is like
hard
the
to-
power move, and this guy, you'll see next time he hits A with
I
it.
also just like how he looks. He's got like a little tiki
Oh,
mask,
This little afro.
or it looks like a tiki mask to me. Yeah, he looks like Kung Fu Fighting guy, like the song.
The little ghosts remind me of Slimer from Ghostbusters.
Yes, which I love. Okay, so I noticed a weird thing about the 80s. So all of these, they had these cartoon spin-offs from all these like really popular movies like Beetlejuice and Ghostbusters and stuff. And the thing is, the villain that was in the movie that like you were supposed to be fighting against became like the little sidekick in the cartoons. So like Beetlejuice and Lydia were actually like best buds in the Saturday morning cartoon. And then Slimer was like a little cute sidekick. He wasn't like the
Like the enemy or
Asshole
whatever.
that-
Yeah.
the disgusting, revolting jerk. So I don't. That's just random 80s trivia. Okay. Oh wow. So I saw how it got tiny.
Yeah.
That's really.
And it can come back on you tiny too, so it can kind of.
It can backfire.
Sure, yeah. Like, I think all of them, it must be like a time thing, because I've seen all of them like come, like he'll send it big, but then it comes back big, which was kind of surprising at first, because I was like, isn't this supposed to be a weapon against not you?
So our stream viewers.
Oh yeah,
they're already
Beetlejuice.
planning.
I loved Beetlejuice cartoon.
But they're also planning a tacos and margaritas free play party, and they didn't invite us.
I'm down.
We
invite ourselves.
Yeah. That was rude, fellas.
Bump in the
I don't remember Bump in the Night. I remember
Wallace and Gromit. That's the only claymation I know.
Wallace and Gromit. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think there was
Gumby. That's the one I was thinking.
Gumby.
Gumby and his
Two claymations.
horse Pokey.
Yeah, Pokey. Were there any claymation like little segues on Pee-wee's Playhouse?
I don't remember. I just
don't
remember
either.
a lot
That's
of
hard.
puppets.
Yeah. A lot of
Tacos for all. Yes.
lot of
I love
inanimate
tacos.
things talking and passing judgment.
Oh,
All right, it's game
oh,
one. Oh, Bailey takes the win on this one. Oh, did she take it for the whole round? I think so, because she had 2 wins up there.
yeah, I believe it will be showing us right here.
There we
Now
go.
we're
Oh,
gonna
okay,
watch
so they
my
still
favorite.
got to face off for 4 more, right?
Well,
Two-
it just
two versus
depends.
2 by 2.
Yeah, so if Bailey wins again,
Uh-huh.
then it would be over.
Oh, okay.
And then if Team Boss Chaos
I'm just having
wins-
trouble figuring out like how many like sub units are going into one, but it's okay. I'll figure it out.
Oh no, yeah.
Oh, look at these poker chips.
Well,
that's
then
cool.
like right now they haven't even started yet. It's like the press.
Oh, okay.
They're like switching out characters.
Okay,
figuring out
so
where they want. That's the one thing. Everyone's new to this game, so I
Uh-huh.
think there's a little bit of like explanation
Yeah.
happening over there before
Okay.
people are just like thrown in.
Claymation Christmas. Cherry, yes, Cherry was super. Did anybody see that? There was like a meme where a perfect replica of Cherry, therefore like it looks like the real Cherry, was like out on the curb in a pile of trash. It looks so.
What?
Here, I'll show you. I'll show you. Where's my phone? I'll show you the picture I'm thinking about. All right.
And just answering your question, Ricky, we do have someone on drops. He's just been distracted this whole time, I guess.
Oh, is that what a drop is?
Yes, that is of course my husband Josh Featherstone, who is probably the second most known drops guy here. But
All right.
Chase has a newborn baby, so he has not been making it out as often.
I'm drunk.
Oh yeah, that would be Chase right there. So drops are pretty much, you don't know this, but we're being recorded. Well, you do know that part.
Yeah.
What you don't know is that if something particularly funny is said, probably my second or third beer in, it gets clipped, and then that becomes like a drop. And so
Okay.
all of those are just like shit we've said.
Oh, those
like,
are all just
yeah.
personalized
Yeah.
from you guys.
Just.
That's awesome.
Which probably makes it kind of like an awkward insider circle. You know, you're
No,
like
that
to the
makes it-
stranger, you're like, why is that funny?
We need that in Derby.
But yeah.
I
you
mean, the
just
stuff
like,
that comes out of our mouths.
exactly.
Oh
So
my
imagine
God.
just like clipping that, and then literally Chase has an app on his phone where he can just like press on his phone at any time, and
That's
it'll just
amazing.
like do this clip from months ago at
Right.
this point. They're pretty goofy.
I'm still trying to find my Cherry picture. I'm having trouble picking out
Freelancer. We're at the
Google-
bar.
to find it.
We're kind of hidden actually.
Yeah, we
a
are.
little
When I
bit.
walked in, I couldn't even.
We
see
are
you guys.
behind the bar in Arlington, nudged into a little corner, but with a
Yeah, we're
pretty
in the
good
back
crowd.
end.
So I guess
Back
we're not
end.
too hidden. If you see a lot of people hanging out together, and many red shirts,
Yes. What just happened?
we ignored that first win, but it's just the first.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, it's the second. Woo! We
So
are
Bailey
staying on
won
top of
another
it.
one? Or no, it's tied up.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is like
This,
what's gonna decide
if
it?
Bailey wins this, then that's it.
Yeah.
Their team moves forward, and
Pressure.
Team Boss of Chaos.
Okay, so this avatar, she has a leotard. I'm into that.
And like, is that a feather on her head?
A feather or a unicorn horn?
Here.
I don't know. She's kind of cute though. I like her
Yes, she's
aesthetic.
cute. I think this is the one. Yeah. Poor Cherry.
Wow.
All right, so we got 2 left on each side.
I'm just gonna tell you right here.
Yeah. And everybody gets a shield, so I'm noticing that.
Yeah, so she's the one who can do a curveball.
Ah.
Yeah, but it can backfire on yourself. So it's
Right.
just like air hockey. I'm still.
It is.
Everyone's comparing it to
How do you
video games.
How do you
like,
put, like, if she's standing up there, is there any way for her to put any sort of spin at all on that ball so that it doesn't go just straight ahead?
If she presses A, she's got like a curveball,
Okay.
and then yeah, probably.
What? Oh, you never
She
told us
meant
about
that
C and D.
So D.
Are you trying to hoard this?
No.
Okay.
D, I don't think does anything in this game because remember, all 4 buttons are for the different cartridges of games.
Okay.
Right, so
Yeah.
not all games are going to use all 4 buttons. C, I believe, is taunt.
Oh.
It gets you points, but you can't move, which seems kind of
Like while you're taunting, you can't move.
yeah,
Okay.
which seems like a challenge because it's kind of a fast-paced game, and you don't want like the ball to take your guys. But literally, the only time I've seen taunt is with I think his name is Simon. He's the guy with the afro,
Oh.
and like his pants just fell down.
I am
It's just, like,
definitely going to be silent.
So you can totally taunt and press C, but it may be detrimental because
I mean, it may be a sex crime too.
yeah.
Speaking of, what is the theme tonight? I mean, geez.
Gosh.
It's upsetting.
Yeah, when these things go real late, like after 9 o'clock, because that's when they kick kids out, I'll be like, it's after hours. But really, I say all the shit all the time anyway. So 8 o'clock, we'll just call it after hours as
Yeah,
far as
that's
the
right.
shit goes.
That's right.
Yeah, no, I super.
School's back and school's
Oh,
back.
yeah.
They need to get to
They're
bed.
not even here
Go to
tonight.
bed. Go to bed, kids.
But I super understand the whole teams thing when you were talking about traveling with roller derby because I was in women's rugby in college.
Awesome.
And I loved it. But we would often like give so I was at UT Dallas, and we would give like teammates to other teams, you know, just because like they wouldn't have enough to play. Like you can play like 15, or you can play like 7s. Yeah.
Okay.
And so that's just like super common, and it's like awkward because you kind of want to become like the true champion, but also it's like better than not playing at all,
Right.
or just
Yeah,
playing
absolutely.
against like your own team the whole time.
There's a little bit of that
Oh,
that
here we
happens in some areas with Derby. Yeah. All right, Peter Pan and Ramsey. So we got a new pairing here. We got a new matchup.
Yes, we do, but the same characters, so they must be some favorites.
Yeah, I guess they're kind of establishing which ones are working out. I'm kind of getting excited for this. I can't wait for my turn.
Yeah, it's just.
And it should
Oh
be.
gosh! Oh wow!
And I guess we would have to be fair to explain that these like Team Peter Pan is Peter Pan, but also her partner who's a free play customer and not a Dallas Derby Devil.
Yeah, and you know what? As you said that, I just realized why we're doing multiple games.
Because
So each person can play.
okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
That helps.
So like I think we're on a team, and I think that's what Chris said. We may be on a team.
I might be able to tell you. Let me take a look.
Oh, DDR. I remember DDR. Oh my god, that was so long ago.
With no, you're not James.
No, is she with James Wallingsford?
Okay.
Never mind. I'm with someone.
Okay.
I don't know. Who should they pair me with?
Yeah, I don't know who James is.
Yeah, he's that guy right there. He's the guy who gave me a
Okay.
shirt off his car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We like James.
The guy with
Really.
the good taste shirt. All right.
He was so sad too. He's like, it's so wrinkly, and I'm like,
Aw.
dude, like I don't care.
Yeah. Plus, it's humid and.
It's just a t-shirt. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, so that totally makes sense. You play your, like 2 rounds.
And I
in
already
the same
forgot your
match.
real name. I just know Tapper Queen.
Oh, I'm Lauren, but you can just call me Tapper Queen.
Okay.
It's
Team Tapper Queen.
way more interesting. Yeah, and so you'll play the
Yeah.
Dallas Derby, and then after that,
The
I'm sure
civilian
like
will
the
play.
other person
Yeah.
would play.
Okay.
Thinking. Chris may lay out more specific rules. Y'all Twitch viewers at home, we are just here for funsies. So just so you ladies know, there's a lot of things called like Tuesday night fights, and people will be here on Super Turbo, which is like Street Fighters, and all of these fighting games, and they get like, they're pretty much leagues in their own, right? You get some people who like do this.
Okay.
And so if you had one of like those people in commentary, it was like very much like a play-by-play.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like this is like a little more casual because it's just
Yeah.
a goofy game
Yeah.
that no
Exactly.
one's played.
And I actually I like commentating with so much ignorance
Yeah.
of the game on
Yeah.
my side because
It doesn't
it just
bother.
it's a feather. All right, nice eye. Because it just adds this like layer of absurdity that I really appreciate.
Yeah.
Check the Lord.
Z-Cup
Check the Lord.
bomber.
What?
Well, and we're learning
Is Z-Cup
something.
like Z-Cup?
See, like that. I mean, with all video games, but especially these
Yeah.
Japanese ones, like I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, that's true.
It's always just so crazy. So this is a girl, and it's like kind of hard to tell with the little sprite, but
Okay,
she's
she's
the
like a
other
little-
woman, and she's the one with the lightning.
Okay.
But no one's been choosing her, yeah. So that's her. The guy with the big spiky ball is this guy. That's our Afro guy. He's
Yeah,
pretty easy
Saint
with his
Simon.
like ghosty, like I don't even know what's going on there. They're pretty cute.
All right, I want
like it.
Simon to taunt. I want
Bloody Wolf is her name.
I want some pantsing here. I guess it's not pantsing if you like pull him down yourself.
Would it be like mooning? No, because that would be showing your butt.
I know, that's what I was hoping. Like a mooning move.
It does look like a Tamagotchi.
Awesome.
I didn't even think about that.
Oh, it does, yeah. I like the Slimer thing too. Though. They also look kind of like I want to eat them.
Oh wow.
They look
Like little mochi.
tasty. Yes. Yes.
Mochi peeps.
Yeah. Peeps. Yeah. One is delicious and one is disgusting.
Yeah.
You don't like mochis?
No,
Or peeps?
we're talking about peeps are disgusting.
Got it.
We're all in agreement here. That
Yeah.
mochi
Team
is
Mochi.
weird.
Team Mochi.
Definitely.
Especially because I love green tea mochi. So really,
Ah,
like,
yeah.
I'm on board
Matcha
even
mochi.
though Yeah,
like
yeah,
the matcha
yeah. The little faces on my mochi would be a little strange, but I think I'd get past it. You know,
Oh, I'd love it.
I'd just accept it.
I'd be like, what? So C-Pain, who's on our.
Gosh.
All right, she's on our. She's in our league as well. C-Pain. She was here last time playing kickball. She just posted something about I don't always eat animal crackers, but when I do, I bite their legs off slowly and then decapitate them or something. So
I saw Juicebox post that too.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So sometimes it's fun if your food has a face.
Yeah.
I don't know. I tend to bite the heads off first. And then I eat the
You
rest.
get to be the serial killer that you're
Yeah.
never gonna be in real life. Knock on wood.
Also, Joe, that is disgusting. Not really.
Aw,
little
poor
Tamagotchi.
thing.
No, I don't think I never even had one. I knew up front I was not responsible enough for
I had like a
For one.
generic one. I had like a knockoff one.
Yeah.
I think.
I don't know any of those things where I think I had a Neopet like briefly.
Okay. Drop your pants, man.
Yeah.
Come on. I'm waiting.
Yeah, I just don't know how many people are going a ton because you don't want to lose the. It's already so easy to lose the ball.
But how long does it? So I mean, does it last as long as you're holding down the button, or? Do you
I
know?
mean, I would probably say like 3 seconds or something.
Oh, that's
you know?
substantial.
Yeah.
I just noticed though, like when he hits his special button, his A button, it turns into those little
Super-
green mochi things.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, like with his ball, like his A is the little.
I
green
just noticed
mochi
it's like so tiny. Like at first when I saw it, I was like, "Is that invisible? Is he turning invisible?" It's like, no, it's kind of there. It's just super hard to see. Round one.
What were they saying
So
about
here we are
Dance Dance?
switching out.
Oh.
See you later, Orlando.
Somebody wants Dance Dance Revolution at free play. I could get behind
Yeah.
that.
I don't know that free play would get behind it, but probably because of the children. Like, don't feel bad. Like, who was that?
Joe Gone.
Oh yeah, that was Joe.
Well, and the pads are just so hard to upkeep, and they break
Oh, I'm
so
sure.
easily.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they already have enough trouble with that with like
Man,
pinball.
you guys are like picking
Yeah.
on my dreams.
Oh no. No, I love if they ever. I mean, if
Oh, it's
they
tiny, yeah.
open something that was really focused on that, you know, because the noise and everything, you have to have the music playing
Yeah, pretty loud.
for it to work out. But I don't know about in this setting. It may have to be a new setting.
Sure. That's fair.
Oh my gosh.
It does disappear for a second though,
Yeah,
and then it comes back. You don't know where.
just
So that's
like
confusing.
shrinks super tiny and gradually gets bigger again.
Ugh.
I think is what's happening.
Okay.
Sort of. But see, it can come back on you that way, so it can kind of
Right.
work both ways.
Yeah. It's cute, that little like squeaky toy sound it makes.
Yeah. Yeah, Ramsey's doing a pretty good job. Team Ramsey. Who's playing?
All right, so that's it, I believe.
Okay.
No, Ramsey got 2 wins. No,
No?
Okay.
1 win. It's this thing that's confusing me. I thought it said total win 1 before. Oh, so that's like for the computer, not for us. We will stop reading. Everyone at home, stop reading that orange outline of the white text.
Just
That
get some
says total
tape
win.
and put it over it.
Yeah, I was gonna
Look at hold on. Look at this run. Look at this run that Team
my
Ramsey.
God. Oh, it was almost
on.
flawless.
That I just jinxed. Apparently.
Well, I still think Ramsey has it.
Sorry,
though.
not sorry. Yeah,
Yeah, I
this is
mean-
looking
That's gonna be real difficult.
inevitable. And there we
Okay,
have
stuck
it.
right behind.
So this is what we see.
Okay.
1, 2, not that.
Okay, so Team
Um,
Ramsey advances.
Yes, indeed.
All right.
Josh, at this point, can you confirm it's single eliminations? I don't really need your confirmation though. Like we knew.
We knew.
We
Yeah.
discussed it. We figured it out.
So who's playing next? I believe it's going to be
Releasing our drops.
Team Brutal Annihilator
Yeah, you have to tell me
against
who I'm
Team
with.
Terror Pussycat.
TBK.
So I'm with Arya Snark.
All right, Terror Pussycat facing off against Team Brutal Annihilator, 2 of our Dallas Derby Devils. And yeah, it's getting kind of lively in here.
Wow.
It's filling out.
I have learned now that I'm with Arya Snark.
Arya Snark.
Okay. Like
Another good
try
name.
to peek over there and read. Yeah. So I'll have to meet her
Yeah, can you please change her name to Tapper Queen? Thank you.
right here. Now
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. She needs to come into the fold with us derby chicks.
Yes. Give me a cool name. I didn't have a cool name in rugby but I did play the hooker position, which is always you have to like introduce to someone, and you're like, I'm a hooker, and you're like, well, okay, let me explain.
It doesn't. It's not what it sounds
I'm
like.
the person who like goes in and hooks the ball. And yeah. So always a little bit of explaining. Okay, not that we're getting that serious, but I'm going to take my earrings off because it's like stabbing into my neck.
Are you gonna put
I know.
Vaseline on your face so that if I try to punch you, it's gonna glance off?
I even
Hold my earrings. Hold my earrings.
Yeah. Hold my beer. Hold my earrings. Someone's going down.
I still get a little nervous when I watch a dance show or something and I see people with like big hoops on. I'm like, oh gosh, what's
Yeah.
gonna happen?
Okay, so I have that phenomenon with something entirely different. So
Okay.
every time, and I own 3 of these. Every
Yeah.
time I'm holding a microplane. Do you know what those are?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm like, this would mess someone up so bad. And
Yeah.
I just can't. It's like an intrusive thought. I can't
Just-
not have that
You're like,
image.
wow,
I'm like,
no.
if I just boom, like an intruder, you know,
Now I
just
just
took my
get a-
microplane. I mean, obviously, it's not going to cause any like serious damage, but like. Like 5 dozen cuts across your face, that'd be pretty terrible.
Ouch. Hey, wow, so let's just sit on that knowledge now. With no, we're already into another round.
Wait, we have a question.
You have a question, Tapper Queen.
Hey, can you ask your stream buddies what their favorite Buffy universe character is? Not everyone watches Buffy, Joe, but have you seen Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
I feel like I can make a call on this without ever having seen it.
Just like Star Wars.
Yeah, just like Star Wars. I'm gonna go with Spike.
So to do it.
Can we do
Spike's
like
a good choice.
crossover like Buffy and Angel? Because if we can do that, then it's Angel. Like I had a thing for David Boreanaz.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
When
yeah.
I was growing up, I
think
thought
he's
he was
weird looking.
so hot.
Well, and he's in Buffy too.
Yeah,
Buffy,
he was.
Arguably, wow, Joe.
But not him. Okay, then it's a toss up between Spike and Willow.
Wait, Angel but not him? What's
Willow.
that mean? Angel but
I-
not David?
I don't know.
Angel, but not
Maybe
David.
he goes on.
Or
Okay.
Angel.
Like only the character,
Got it.
not the real rich guy.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love him in Bones now.
Man,
I
well,
don't know, never.
but I went. So Joe's asking me because Buffy's literally like my favorite television show of all
Okay.
time. Like my babysitter let me watch it, which I was probably like way too young to do, but literally like all of my family was at Boy Scouts, so I was just like sitting alone. And she was like, "Here, I'm watching Buffy. Watch it with me."
That's a really quality show, though.
So, well,
was
yeah,
good.
yeah. So I like grew up with it. Of course, like didn't really understand everything, and then like rewatched it as I got older, and then I was like really, really hooked. Oh,
the
so
show
Joe's
Angel,
saying
but
Angel
not
the
the guy.
show, but not
Not
Angel.
Angel. Okay.
He's trying to make you say Cordelia. I know that's what Joe's trying to get you to
I don't
say.
know what Cordelia's deal is. What's she like?
So Cordelia's super interesting because most of us who watched it in like the 90s were like, oh, she's just like the popular chick, like the bitch or whatever.
Okay.
But now, like in
She's,
2018, I think people are like, wow, like what a feminist like hero, you know, because she's like kind of like
Really?
bossy and like,
I need to look into
you know,
that.
yeah. So, because she does have like layers, and I'm gonna be honest, in some episodes she has fewer layers than others. They kind of go like in and out throughout the season.
Yeah.
So, like, but when they do show off her layers, you're like, oh, you're not like just a mean girl. Like you actually have like,
Right. Kind of like Dr. Cox.
some other stuff.
Because I want to. How about the Scrubs universe? Anyone got?
Oh,
Can I get anything on the Scrubs?
Yes.
She's like,
I love Scrubs.
well, Cordelia. The way you're describing it sounds like Dr. Cox, but
Well,
like, gender.
I kind of liked Cordelia, but I liked actually Charisma Carpenter because she's
Oh.
John Carpenter's daughter.
Oh,
And like I'm a
Wow.
huge John Carpenter fan.
Okay.
So, but her in person, I've heard is she's actually really nice. She's gone to like some of the sci-fi conventions and comic book conventions, and I've had friends who've met her and said that she was nice.
I mean, literally, her name is Charisma Carpenter. Like, was she not just like set to be
charismatic?
In that, like, and just like that, like fiction universe.
Yeah,
like that's such a star name.
Yeah, it's
like, it sounds like a
Avatar name.
Yeah. That like you'd give yourself when you're older, but it's like nope, just like born with.
Right.
Yeah.
I love Willow.
I liked Willow, yeah.
Definitely, if I have a daughter, naming my first kid Willow, but not totally off of the show, but partially because Allison Hannigan.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love her. She's so adorable.
Yeah, she is.
And she was a big deal because, spoilers. but later on, like, she was one of the first, like...
Man, that should have landed. Sorry.
Yeah. No, what do you mean, like gameplay? Okay, we're still here. I'm going to say is that Will is like super important because she was like one of the first like lesbian relationships like portrayed on
TV. Yeah.
Just like the CW and
she becomes a badass witch.
A really and like a really beautiful way, not in like a
cheesy, titillating.
Yeah, like, oh, this is my gay friend, but like in like an actual like legitimate relationship like kind of way. And so there's some things that haven't aged as well because 90s, but there's some things that are still pretty much where you're like, good job, like Joss Whedon and like
stand by that still.
Doing those things
unlike
back
those
then.
stat tracks that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Some stuff, some of those things have aged well. You're right.
Well, fun fact, I recently learned this about David Boreanaz getting the angel part. He never actually auditioned for the part. He was found on the streets brooding in the rain.
Brooding in the rain. Oh my goodness.
I've heard like several different stories. Like I've heard some people say he was found like walking his dog.
Yeah, in the rain.
And then other people were like, it's not his dog. It was like someone else. But the point is, he did an audition.
Right.
And I don't know if that's like what started his acting career or like specifically the angel part, but they were just like, wow, handsome fella, we can make him into an actor.
All right, looks like Brutal Annihilator is dominating in this matchup. Terrapus Cat kind of holding her own. Well, got that one last one. She's had that last one for a while.
Yeah.
Man, I've got like the touch of doom.
As soon as you say it.
Yeah.
So when I go up and play, just be silent.
Yeah. Keep my mouth shut.
That'd be awkward.
I'll talk about Scrubs some more or something. Talk about
Scrubs has a good base. I just never like got into it.
Really?
Well, I would see like an episode here or there because it was on TV, but not like in order to like actually get.
Well, and I think, I work in a hospital, so I didn't work, I was a college student when Scrubs came out.
Yeah.
I didn't work in a hospital then, but now that I work at a hospital, I think I have a greater appreciation for all the nonsense that goes on
so real
in the healthcare field. So. Actually, I have a funny story about a nightmare that I had Sunday morning. I was telling the refs about this. Okay, so I had a nightmare Sunday morning, but it's such a specific nightmare. It's so specific to like my job.
Oh no!
So I work in an outpatient clinic. I'm a psychologist, and so there are 4 things that happened in this nightmare. So 1, I brought a cake to work, but it got construction debris on it. So that was like part of like the damn it, you know.
Yeah.
And then 2, there was this guy with a personality disorder who was just like following me around belligerently, asking me for a letter telling him that he didn't have to go to therapy like he's supposed to. So that's because I get that, you know. They're like my probation officer wants me to blah blah blah. Tell him I don't need it. And then 3, a cadaver on a gurney was in the hallway. This has never happened.
Yeah.
But a cadaver on a gurney in the hallway like urinated. And it like onto the floor, and then like somebody like pushed the gurney through the urine, so it was like tracking all down the hall.
Oh gosh.
And then 4, we have these robots at work, but they're not creepy. They're just like moving. They just carry things.
Sure.
they're just like a, like a, what's it called, a dolly.
Yeah,
but it's like
yeah.
a robotic dolly. But in this nightmare, those robotic dogs from MIT, the ones that are super creepy, one of them started following me, and I started like trying to walk faster so it wouldn't follow me, and it just kept up, and it was like chasing me. And all this was happening right in the middle of session hour, meaning that everybody's office door was closed, everybody was busy, nobody saw what was going on. And I was like, what a sad testament to
I know.
my career.
It's so specific.
I know.
Your brain was like, let me tap into these details
Right.
of your life.
All these horrible little things that could actually happen at work. It was really funny.
Oh, wow.
But yeah. Robot dogs chasing you. Not a
No.
joke. Not a joke.
No, that's kind of...
So I don't know what your day jobs are. Like, I want to kind of hear what would be like the worst nightmare. What would your brain conjure that was very specific to your day job?
I'm kind of all over the place because I'm a pilot.
Okay.
But I can't get paid for it yet, so it doesn't count as like a job yet. Like I have
It
my
still
pilot's
counts
license.
as badass though.
Yeah.
Thank you, but you have to get like other certifications on top of it.
Yeah.
Until you can get actually like paid to fly people. Because
Okay.
I want to make sure you have a lot of hours because it's kind of an
A
important
little bit.
thing
Yeah.
to have like
yeah.
other people fly.
I heard that bad things can happen.
Yeah.
Crash a plane.
So in the meantime, I'm a yoga and fitness instructor, and I mean, I don't know. You get some crazy things, but mostly like you would see in like any customer service kind of.
Well, do you ever have anybody who's like trying to get you to like adjust their posture, but you can tell it's because they're being creepy or something like that?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
There was definitely this one guy who was like 70, and like I had to like adrenaline. I would like stop like physically touching him because it was just very, very awkward. And yeah, but other times you have people.
Look at this. By the way, sorry to interrupt.
Hey.
65 seconds. They've only been playing. They've been playing less than 40 seconds, and
it's getting shorter and shorter.
Streetcar Named Destruction almost had it, and now it's yes.
That's it.
Hey, I had the good touch that time.
No, it's kind of awkward when people bring their kids though, because it'll be like the summer.
Yoga?
Well, because it's like the summer,
Yeah.
and so they're like, I don't want to pay for daycare, so I'm just going to bring my kid with me. But the yoga room's supposed to be like a quiet space.
Of course, right.
And then, of course, like, what I teach is like a hatha style, so it's like slower pace, so a lot of times kids are like getting bored. Like, if they're like 6, like, we don't have like an age limit because every kid is different, but there have been some where I'm like, ma'am, you cannot bring your kid again. Like, they're like, they've got to be able to stay on the mat.
Yeah.
You can't be like talking, like whispering to them, because your whispers are not quiet.
Right, yeah. I mean, especially in a silent room where everybody's trying to relax. Okay.
Yeah.
Streetcar Named Destruction picks up another one.
We should probably move on, because mine are just like real life, like they're not even nightmares, they're just like real life dreams.
You're like, my life is a nightmare. By the way, so Streetcar's playing against Team Kraken. Kraken, which has been released. All right, Mitsubunny, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's nightmare? What could be nightmarish for your job?
Well, I'm a dock supervisor at Christie Lights, and so we do like stage lighting for
cool.
like concerts and like theatrical settings and stuff. As far as nightmares go, I think pretty typical, like running late to work or just weird stuff happening, or somehow my job is intermingled, like I'm living at work or stuff. I haven't.
That'd be terrible. Yeah.
Like, I've woken up in one of like the boxes there, and I'm like, why am I with the lights? I'm just gonna cuddle this light here now.
Oh, no.
I'm just gonna close the box on me now. Goodbye.
Oh, man.
So I haven't really had anything like nightmarish with this job. I will say though, I used to work at Six Flags, and I was the costume designer there, and the costume supervisor for the shows. And I had horrible stress dreams from working there.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, I was just.
Do tell.
I was overworked, and it was just. I was so stressed out, and I had, leading up to Fright Fest, because I had to get all the costumes ready for the characters walking in the streets. I had a dream that I was running late and I was trying to dress them as they're scaring people. So like there's all these naked people running around scaring these enemies, and I'm trying to get them dressed. And I'm like, oh my goodness! And then they come to like turn into real monsters and start chasing me, and I'm like, no.
Oh, no.
So I turned into like some zombie scene where I ended up becoming like a zombie fighter with a couple of my coworkers.
Nice. I've been waiting all my life to have a real zombie nightmare.
It was definitely a strange dream.
Yeah.
I had a friend once she came into work one day and she's like, I had a dream last night that I was making people jerky.
What?
Yeah.
I know, it was terrible.
And you're like, I can't talk to you.
Yeah, like keep that to yourself.
Look at Streetcar Go.
Wow, really just
Yeah, Streetcar's nailing
it out.
Kraken.
So she's the one who can do kind of more of like a curveball.
Okay.
And so I think that really throws people off. So of course he's really good too with his tiny Tamagotchi. I think that's what we
I noticed our Twitch chat disappeared.
It has a tendency to do that, Mr. Joshua. Do you know when the Twitch chat comes back, or does it just come back like randomly?
Team Streetcar.
Yeah.
Nobody said anything since then, I guess.
No, they.
They haven't.
There they are.
Oh, okay. They were just quiet for a while.
Sometimes we lose. They're so deep. We're not explaining the game well, so everyone else is really having to pay attention.
I guess that's our bad. Sorry.
No, there's not much to explain. It's just
That's true. Yeah.
It's kind of a straightforward game, and it's really quick.
I'm waiting for these look like doors that are gonna open. You know?
Yeah.
Kind of looks like it.
Fall into the pool.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
The death pit.
Yeah, like it's gonna be a pit full of razor blades or something. Sorry, yeah. I don't know. I'm stuck on nightmare. Sorry.
Very Saw-esque.
Yeah. Saw.
Full of human jerky.
Oh my god. At least you probably wouldn't really know. It might just look like turkey jerky. Unless you got a tooth or something.
I guess if it's well done, you're like, good job. I couldn't even tell the difference.
Right, yeah. Yeah. Very
Well,
cute.
I can't believe none of us have played. That was probably by design. They were probably
Maybe.
put us at like
Yeah,
the end
maybe.
of the list.
By the way, I have vegan jerky sometimes. They have that.
How is it?
It's actually really good.
Yeah.
It's actually really tasty. And now that I'm thinking about the whole spectrum of jerky from vegan to human, yeah, I think vegan might be the only jerky I have for a while.
I don't think I'm quite yet ready for human jerky.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait a while on that.
Maybe you have to go to like the South Pacific or something and
I'll wait till the
wander
actual
into like
zombie
a colony.
apocalypse happening.
So where do you have to get your vegan jerky? Like Whole Foods or something?
Yeah, they sell it at Whole Foods. They
Yeah.
probably have it other places, but
Yeah.
that's where I
That's where
run
you
into
usually
it.
get it.
Yeah. And they have like 5 or 6 different flavors. Like there's kind of a sweet smoky one. There's a salt and pepper one. There's a spicy one. So yeah.
That's cool.
good.
Yeah. I can tell you guys aren't convinced, but that's okay.
No, I'm just mostly curious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next time I come to one of these, I will bring
You're like, I've got my
I'll
pack
bring
of
vegan jerky for everyone. I will not tell anybody that it's vegan jerky because I don't want to get thrown out.
I've had
No.
vegan cookies.
Yeah.
They weren't bad. They were really good. They're like very airy. Like
Okay.
it was like because they didn't put any eggs in it, I guess.
Okay.
So it was just
Usually
like
eggs make
kind
things
of
airy, but weird.
biting into cotton candy, but not really like
Oh.
burnt cotton candy, I guess.
Oh,
Okay.
But not burnt.
So Spiral Diner is amazing.
So good.
It's so good, and everything they
I've now
have
been
is
to like
vegan.
all 3 locations. I think there's 3.
Yeah.
Because Denton is my hometown.
Yeah,
so of
yeah.
course, like
They just opened one
there,
a few last year.
like a year or 2 ago.
Okay.
Maybe last year, yeah. And so I've only been there a couple times. Certainly like spacious and everything. I think which is important because it's just there's a lot of people and now it's like getting pretty saturated.
Yeah.
And then the first one I of course ever went to was in Dallas, and then just like for my friend's
I
birthday,
love them.
she lives like in I forget what
Ooh,
it's
is this the
called.
lightning ball you're talking about?
Yeah,
I don't remember seeing this one.
Yeah, no,
Oh, the
it's
Sprite.
flavor.
The Sprite. Okay.
Yeah, she's a girl with the lightning bolts. But yeah, so I went to the Fort Worth one.
Okay. Yeah,
Trying
I've
to catch
been
'em all.
to the Dallas and Fort Worth. I haven't been to the Denton one yet.
What is it? I haven't heard of it.
So it's a vegan diner. Everything they sell is vegan, but the thing that makes it the thing that makes people talk about it like this is it is delicious. And
I thought you were
amazing.
going to say is the nachos.
Yeah. Well, the
Like,
nachos specifically, like people, there are omnivores who like prefer their nachos to
Really?
like regular nachos. Yeah,
Why don't you try it?
and their shakes are amazing too. I'll get like a mint Oreo shake. Oh, so good. All right, so we got Team JoJo and Team Sin Esperanza. Where is the best? We just told you. Yeah, where are? Yeah, grammar.
I think it just kind of depends like what category you're going for, because I
Yeah.
feel like
There's,
do you
like,
want
kimchi
like
nachos
true
and stuff, right?
Tex-Mex, or you want something with like a twist.
Spiral Diner.
So we were talking about vegan nachos specifically.
But here's the thing,
but
like
it's also just good.
yeah, like even for just not like for anyone who like vegan, vegetarian, omnivore, carnivore, whatever, like these nachos are amazing. Like
Yeah.
like read the Yelp reviews.
Yeah.
Like I'm not just blowing smoke because I'm sympathetic to vegans. Like they really are amazing nachos.
But
I
like,
went to,
cheesiest. I mean, you probably. Granted, like the cashew cheese is real good, but go to your like Tex-Mex place, like Mexico, Senor Locos. Like I don't know,
Yeah.
if you're going just for like those really like.
But I
like,
mean, here's the
this is
thing.
Tex-Mex
Like, so
in
the
a
night,
nutshell.
the nicer. I don't know if that's the right way to put it, but
Yeah.
like, there's nachos that use like actual like cheddar cheese, which gets, it hardens, and it kind of congeals. And then there's like the old school nachos that are
Velveeta.
just, the Velveeta basically.
yeah.
Soft
And
cheese.
so it's like, which kind of cheesiest do you want? Do you want a crap load of like cheddar, which is going to be super oily and greasy, or do you want a crap load of that Velveeta weirdness, which is going to be delicious in a different way?
The
It's
ones
like-
that I had, I went to Froggy's. It's a bar up in North Richland Hills or
Yeah.
Hearst off of 121.
Yeah.
And they actually have really good food, and their plates are huge, and their nachos are really good. Like, they load their nachos.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love loaded
So he wants
nachos.
both types
Yeah.
of cheese. He wants the stretchy and the creamy.
Just mix it all
And
together.
jalapeno, yeah.
Joe, I feel like maybe you should just go out and research and
Why
then
don't you
tell
start a
us.
nacho blog?
Yeah. Because that's the best thing about nachos is I don't know. I feel like you can get a lot of good nachos in like different places. Again, it's just kind of what you're going for.
Yeah.
Like you can have a spiral.
Like because I mean, like people don't even complain about ballpark nachos.
Yeah.
Those are crap. So.
I don't know. I can't really stand, like, that canned cheese.
Yeah, I don't
There's just
yeah,
something
that's the
about the
Velveeta.
taste I don't like.
Sometimes it tastes a little watery.
Yeah.
That's gross.
You have to put a lot of jalapenos on it now. Oh, there
Yeah.
we go.
All right.
Okay. So first one is taken by Team JoJo, which
Right.
means I believe someone is switching out.
I think it might be me next after they're done. Dylan. Okay, cool.
Dylan, have you played this game before? Today. Okay, good. So Dylan and I are like opposites in
Okay.
a way. I've got like this one game which I've done like the world record on and stuff, and everything else is just like whatever.
Yeah.
And then Dylan's just one of those people who's just like good at everything.
Okay.
So I'm
Yeah.
just
But not
telling you,
world
you're
record
in good
good?
hands. Well, I feel like maybe he just hasn't been able to choose which game to do.
That sounds
I
like
don't know,
a
it's like commitment. I don't know actually that he holds any world records, but he is someone who, like, when I was talking about the Hall of Fame points and stuff, like, he would be up there. Because as far as arcade records, like, local records,
Okay.
he's, like, up there.
Okay, yeah.
Just
All
a
right,
naturally gifted arcade player.
So I was
the
on a
other
flight recently, and they have those like little games that are on the console, like
Yeah.
on a long haul flight,
Oh, yeah.
and you can put names in there. Like, and they it was obvious that they were
Oh.
like old names from previous passengers or whatever.
Oh,
So I might have to go on a campaign. Nice to get my name on all of those. All right,
It's 2
we are
v2
even.
now.
Yeah, evened up.
Oh.
And then, okay, they are both using their A move. Okay.
Yeah.
And B is charging up there and getting to the ball quickly.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it looks like once you use the A move, like, you can't predict where it's gonna go. It just
Right.
kind of goes where it wants after that.
Seems like it. Well, it depends on which A move, I guess.
Yeah. Or like
I
how
don't
you aim
ever, I can never really tell where it's going to go. But
Oh, even without the A
probably
move.
me. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it does. Especially hers gives a little bit of a curve, so it can kind of get a little crazier.
And he is like in that corner.
Yeah.
Protecting his
Yeah,
Tamagotchi.
he's got it locked down.
I know. It seems like a missed opportunity for the taunting. Let it
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. He could spare a couple seconds here.
Oh wow!
And it went
timed
without
out.
time.
Our first
Wow.
timeout of the night was here.
So, I've got some injuries today.
Wow. Yeah, you do.
From Derby? What'd you
No,
do?
because in Derby we wear pads.
Oh yeah,
We
yeah.
wear elbow pads and knee pads. No, I fell off a bird scooter yesterday morning on my
what?
way to work. You know those electric scooters that you rent?
Yeah.
They're like all over Dallas.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm obsessed with those things. I love riding them.
Yeah.
And yesterday I just like ate it so hard in the middle of Lamar Street. Like
Wow.
when my body stopped moving, I was lying on my back in the middle of Lamar Street
Yeah.
at 7:20 in the morning with everybody at the West End station laughing at me and my shoe across the way. It was really embarrassing.
That's a rough start.
Yeah, it was a rough start. Yeah, but the day went up from there. So
So I unfortunately am mostly in the suburbs usually.
Yeah.
What is?
I'm next.
All right.
Oh boy.
So are we talking about like moped kind of scooter?
they're
or
like razor scooters,
razor
but
scooters?
electric.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm against her.
Okay.
And they go about 20. They go 15 to 20 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And they're like $1 to unlock them, and then 15 cents for each minute.
And so do you like dock them somewhere? Do you have a
No,
drop-off
no, you just
station?
leave them.
No, it's like the bike situation.
Yeah, it's like the bike
that's, like,
situation. Yeah, but they're
Dallas.
way, in my opinion, they're better because they're smaller. People are more likely to use them because I think they're more fun, and you have to do less work. And let's face it, Texans are lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like all you have to do is take a picture of where you parked it to kind of verify. And I don't even think. I think they only get verified if like somebody complains about that one
Sure.
because they have serial numbers. You know.
Yeah, because I think the bike situation, which I also never used, but it seemed like it got kind of out of control.
Oh yeah, there were like so many bikes in White Rock Lake.
Oh
Like,
gosh.
in the actual lake, so
Those rent ones.
the rental
Yeah,
ones,
they're
the lime
so
bikes.
everywhere.
Yeah, so you guys are up now? No. Sorry.
After-
I
After
think
this,
after this
okay.
round. Ugh,
Oh.
Cannot speak.
Yeah.
Words, they fail me now.
Yeah.
So,
So,
yeah.
the reason is because they got 1-1.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So they're going to 3.
Who's going to go?
Going to game 3. Got it.
feel
Oh,
like
somebody's changing it
Not
up.
coming out of the
Yeah, I know. That's like intensity snot.
Mr. Justice.
Mr. Justice is kind of extra, but he's like the power one. This giant purple ball.
Yeah.
Flip shotting with intensity. All right. This one looks like a fire. It looks like a fire shield to me.
Oh, it reminds me of like those riot shields.
Oh.
Yeah. Riot shield versus
Tiki.
Tiki mask.
Oh,
Oh, he put
there
his
you
pants
go.
down.
That was pretty quick.
It's like blink and you miss it.
Yeah.
Dang.
We'll have to see if it happens again.
Yeah, we'll have to put the Twitch on slow mo later.
I don't know if I'm that daring.
I don't, or that bored.
I mean, that's true. I'm like probably barely going to be keeping up with it as it is.
Okay, since we're up next, quick rundown.
Okay.
A is your special.
Special.
B is
Like rush. So if you
Oh,
want to run
like dash?
kind of dash. Yeah, dash is
and C
The quick
is
taunt, but no one's been using it except for that guy once.
Yeah.
Go Team Sin Esperanza.
And then you don't think D has a function on
No,
this game?
I'm pretty positive
Okay.
D does not have a function.
I just had this sneaking suspicion that she's just being shady. And D is
Power
like
move,
it's the
no.
nuclear. It's the nuclear move, and she's just hoping that nobody will figure it out.
she's gonna be sneaky about it, so I gotta be aware of that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you gotta be a little sneaky to be world champion at Tapper.
Those little Tamagotchis are being whittled away.
Yeah.
That corner though, that's his
2 to
corner.
4.
Yeah.
That's his castle right there.
They're really getting the maximum out of their plays too, because if Team JoJo takes this, which is looking like so far,
So
then they have to
close.
play one more round. But yeah, you're right, it's close.
Oh.
So we've got 1-1-1-1.
Wow. They are well matched.
So this is the
Yeah.
final round, of the final match
Okay.
right here.
It's like now intense.
It really is. These two teams have really been going at it.
Ooh, he did a little headstand.
The spin.
Ooh. And a little belly flop. Yeah, I'm telling you, this is like he's kung fu fighting.
So when we go, can we like just make our characters taunt so we can see what they look like first before we actually start? Like,
And I will narrate.
yeah.
I will acknowledge it for posterity.
You'll have to agree because you're probably playing. I don't know how they're doing it. If they're doing a derby against a devil against a devil first, or if you and I will like be playing against each
I
other.
don't know.
'Cause we're like
I
2
don't
on
know.
2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2-on-2.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
Sin Esperanza
Almost
doing
over for Team JoJo, but
Team Sin doing a little better.
but getting close.
Oh,
we're on the last one.
As close as it could be.
Right?
Oh,
there
right
it is.
there.
Wow.
Good job, Sin.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
hard fought little battle there.
Definitely.
Hi, Yummy.
Yummy.
Welcome.
9-6.
Hi.
All right, so
Okay.
I believe we have Tapper Queen
Ooh.
and her partner.
I don't know who my partner is.
Your partner's James, remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm bad at names. Better at faces.
And
I guess we'll be back.
do you say Mitsubunny like Mitsubishi, sort of?
Yeah, well, it
Or
originally was Mitsubishi, but I was told I had to get rid of the Bichi, and I was just like, well, Mitsubunny's my gamer name, so I'm just gonna go with that.
All right, so Mitsubunny.
All right, I'll be back.
All right. Good luck to both of you. All right, I am now alone on the feed. I guess it looks like Chris might be joining us for some info updates.
Hello, partner Gory Midori.
Hi.
Updates, yeah. Did you have do you want to? Oh, Lauren's here. So Lauren is playing
I'm
next.
second. Hello.
It's Mitsu.
Oh, okay. So okay, got it.
Yeah, they're
Really?
going right
Yeah.
now as soon as I can change the camera.
So Mitsubunny up against
Arya.
Yeah,
Arya Snark.
Mhm.
correct.
Okay,
Yes,
cool.
and their
All right.
partners are ready. They may or may not know each other.
No, I haven't introduced myself to Arya yet. She was like ready to get on the game. I saw it. Like, she was
You're like,
I'm
okay, I'll back off.
Yeah. I'll cheer you on from over here.
Okay. She's wearing her jersey
None
tonight.
of my. Oh, there we go. This is live.
Okay. Already both of them have 2 eliminated.
Oh yes, and already Arya has
Both of them
chosen
have
my
3.
favorite man.
Yeah.
Oh, you were with the Mr.
gonna-
Williams.
I'm gonna start calling him Kung Fu Hustle.
Yeah, he looks like Tiger Williams or what's the actor? Jim Kelly. Jim Kelly.
Jim Kelly.
Yeah, that's the name of that
That's
actor.
all you there,
Oh,
Chris.
okay.
Yeah, he popularized that look in Enter the Dragon and other blaxploitation movies.
So we know him as that guy.
I kept calling him Kung Fu Fighting.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
It's-
what I
it's
was.
who you're thinking
That
of,
disco era, yeah. And I like his tiki mask shield. That's what I'm calling that.
if you hit the C button, has anyone done it yet?
It's a
Yeah,
pull your pants
He
down.
takes his pants off,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
So wild.
But we're too nervous.
Typical.
'cause it's,
Typical.
Well, that's not my plan.
really leaves
In
you
the
open
tournament.
to danger moves. So Chris, what is your favorite character to play at least?
Woman with axe, maybe?
Woman with
I don't know. I haven't played this
So,
before.
not
Oh, that
her?
one. That one.
Her with the curveball.
I plan to
Leotard.
pick the one with bunny ears. Yes.
No,
Oh,
that's
it's a feather. We
a
found
feather?
it out.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
on the after she wins.
The
and
magnified,
the-
where
Uh-huh.
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
see the bottom.
She's
is that
used.
where yours? Yours.
Well, the funny thing is, based on like how it's kind of whatever, it looks like they're by her waist. You know?
Oh,
'Cause,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
they're-
yeah.
Anyway, yeah. I
the
mean,
sprites
this is
look
not a
nothing
new.
like
This is
that
not a new
either.
issue.
No.
The sprite, she's cute.
So at this point, you two would be the city's foremost experts on this game, just so you know.
Because we've just seen so much of it.
Can I put
Yes.
that on?
Oh wow,
Can
Arya's
I edit my
killing it.
Wikipedia page with that, please?
Yeah, and also
Does that mean
nose
Arya's
battle
staying?
flip shot.
Or-
No, so Arya just won, correct?
Okay.
Now
So
you
I
play
technically-
against James.
Okay.
All right.
Wow, Arya won. Nice.
So,
She was
yeah.
very nervous.
So Arya Snark takes the first win for this round. And then now we've got the 2. I know
Oh,
that.
let me give up Mitsu's.
Yeah.
I'll just switch over. Oh, okay.
And I know that Tapper Queen is a gamer.
She
And then
actually never played. I don't know if she's mentioned it.
Yeah, she
never
did.
played an arcade before free play. So
Yeah.
while she is technically a gamer and a world record holder,
Mhm.
she is
Like-
also relatively new to the concept.
yeah, not the stereotypical
Yeah.
world record holder.
No, not in any way.
So then, who she's up against? Tell me a little bit about
That is
James.
Wallingford.
Is he a regular? And
Yes.
Okay.
I met him and his family 2 years ago at the 24-hour charity stream.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and he enjoyed the cut of our jib so much, he actually got a job with us briefly.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
The cut of our
Part-time.
jib. I like that.
So
Awesome.
that's been his thing. And these two actually planned to come out together and had lunch before.
Oh, that's cool.
Friends battling it out.
Yeah. Hopefully, it doesn't get too.
Too heated.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's really not our style here.
All right, we
It's a lot
got
tougher than it
down to
looks.
2 and 2.
It's very simple, but there's a lot of play in it.
Yeah.
Oh, one piece left for.
Well, in these
Lauren's
types
character.
of games, like this and Super Dodgeball, are very much like up my alley because of the simplicity. You know, like I was explaining how I can't really handle anything too complicated, unfortunately. So yeah,
Things with a lot of strategy in it.
yeah, a lot of strategy, a lot of that plot. you
Yeah.
know.
Oh, Lauren with the comeback.
Oh,
Wow.
damn.
Round 2.
I don't know who to cheer for because they're both
Oh,
both
yeah,
my
okay.
compatriots. So I feel like I just got to keep my mouth shut.
At this
We
point-
learned what happens when you start calling it.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I spent a long time setting up cameras and streaming Lauren and during her 24-hour run, so I'm always in the bag there.
Okay, nice.
That's something I need to do. I haven't done that on my stream yet. Is a charity stream.
Well, we're in talks to bring out the Derby Devils for our charity stream on November 3rd.
Ooh, fun.
Oh, cool.
And we support Quick Children's,
Oh, nice.
and we have a game very similar to this called Windjammer. So my hope is that the Derby Devils can come back and play Windjammers with us as part of our 24-hour stream.
Oh, that'd be so much fun.
And in that
Yeah.
case, you would be welcome to stay as long as you wanted.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I've noticed that during our previous 24-hour streams, I end up outlasting everybody. One piece. Okay, this is how Lauren gets herself into a hole where she's got one piece and then she successfully guards it. I'm not sure. You'll have to ask her if she's like specifically
Interesting.
targeting that piece
Right.
to
She just doesn't want to have to mess with the whole board.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
The whole field, whatever.
Yeah. Now her zoning is supreme, and
Yeah.
there's nothing James can do about it.
Right. Which is kind of like dodgeball, because at the
Yeah.
end, it's like there's just that one player, and so it's a lot harder to hit one player than to just hit a mass of
Right.
people.
Oh.
Ah.
James finally gets it done after 17 or 18 attempts. Another thing, Tapper, the game that Lauren is so good at, you only have one plane. She moves up and down, so
Uh-huh.
you can see she's just moving up and down with maximum.
Hey,
efficiency.
man, maybe that's her strategy.
No, it is.
Yeah.
It is. And I love it too because she plays Street Fighter the same way.
When is she gonna taunt? She promised us a taunt.
Oh,
Well, Arya did it by accident.
Yes, by accident. But I want a dedicated taunt.
Oh, that's
I wanna
true.
feel like
if you want, we'll pick because you're on my team. Tori. So
Yeah.
whatever you say goes. We'll pick Mr. Williams or whatever. his
You know
name
what?
is.
I was like, he was kind of my favorite even before we learned any of these other things, just because of the afro and the tiki mask.
Uh-huh.
But I feel like he's gotten a lot of play, and I'm almost like more tempted to check out some of the
So-
other avatars.
When I was playing Arya, she had a hard time trying to select her character for some reason.
Oh, okay.
Good job.
I'm going to take a little break.
Round 1.
Oh. So our third musketeer is taking
right.
a quick step back.
Yes, no problem.
So it's interesting. I was just having to.
Oh, yeah, now you've played.
Now I played. So just keep your eye on the ball and
Really?
try and predict it.
Okay.
Because they like it seems like all of them they disappear for like a quick second.
Okay.
So I was just kind of trying to predict where it would go. From
Okay.
there.
All right.
I would just-
Pointers welcome.
Yeah.
All right.
So I was kind of like,
Were you using your A move? Could you?
yeah.
Okay.
It took a couple of tries to actually try and figure out like the timing of it.
Okay.
But you have to be right on it just
Okay.
to get that A to actually.
Okay, it
go.
has to be like exactly the right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's
Not
like,
very lenient.
no.
Okay.
And if you're actually too early, that's when you like face plant. Is what I noticed.
Oh, okay.
So that, or I was just really bad at it.
Okay.
But
So, reaction
yeah.
time, much like in Derby.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
So predict the ball.
Also-
Edges.
Edges. Okay.
Yeah. So
I also
like
just
if you say
realized
come down and then come back up.
we haven't even talked once about our game coming up.
No, aren't we supposed to?
I think so. Yeah.
No.
I mean, because last time we were
The Derby
doing.
Devils are here.
Yeah.
It's this
Yeah.
weekend. I
Yeah.
would like to go.
It's Saturday.
I'm going to be trying very hard to win because I just want to go.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, they're a lot
Come
of fun.
out, have a drink, watch some roughhousing, watch some amazing. Because have you been to a game? I can't remember.
No.
Okay.
And it's tragic because like I've had friends in the Derby, I've had friends that are referees
Right.
throughout the years.
Friends.
I want to go.
Friends.
Quote unquote.
Not quite like that.
I'm
but
teasing. But yeah, like honestly, if you've never been before, in my opinion, like the most striking thing about your first Derby game is just the crazy dexterity of these skaters. Like
yeah.
what the things that they can do on skates, the things they can do with their feet while getting hit. It's
Definitely.
mind blowing.
I would imagine it's like juggling while competing.
Yeah.
Competitive juggling.
Well, yeah.
Full contact juggling.
Yes. That's
Full
how I feel
contact
about
juggling,
soccer.
yeah.
Well, just like you'll see sometimes see like a jammer. She'll scoot by on one skate. If she has to switch direction real quick, she'll switch direction on one skate. It's pretty incredible.
Oh, I love when they do the turns on one leg, like when
Oh,
they're
I
trying
know.
to knock the jammers out.
Yeah.
And, like you see the jammer just kind of flip and go
Yeah,
backwards on
like
one leg.
oops, miss me.
Yeah.
Totally.
Oh, that's impressive.
Yeah, those are so cool. So what just happened?
So Ramsey took the first round.
Okay.
And Han is actually our defending champion.
Right. Our
Yeah. so-
number one from last time.
And
From
she
Super
keeps
Dodgeball.
she keeps her same overpowered partner.
Okay. Smart.
Yeah.
That Han. Too smart. All right. So does this mean that Han also took a round?
It's the score hasn't been updated. I've been
Okay.
watching for you. It's actually 0-0 is the score.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And then 1 round for Ramsey,
Okay.
no rounds for Han.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, there it is. They updated it.
Yeah.
So back to trying to talk about Saturday.
Yeah,
So
Saturday.
it's
Is it at NRH?
yeah, and it's
Nitex?
High Seas Hotties versus Death Row Rumblers.
And
And
then
then-
my team, Wrecking Crew against Suicide Shifters. And let's see. Last year's champs were the Slaughterers. I don't know who's like defending second place or whatever. I don't know who's Death Row Rumblers is undefeated this season, right?
I'm not 100% sure.
Okay. Yeah, I think Death Row Rumblers are undefeated this season. And so they're going to be trying to lock up like the whole season with this game.
Hi.
Hey.
Welcome to the party. Yeah, well, it's
So
fun
we're talking
fact.
about the game on Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
My coach she was my coach for Underworld is Juicebox.
Yeah.
So she's on High Seas Hotties.
Yeah.
So it's really fun to see my coaches play.
Yeah.
Because my coach for farm team is Nancy, 9 Mil Nancy from Slaughterers.
She's pretty incredible too.
She is,
Yeah.
and she's so sweet, and I keep.
She does not look sweet when she's on the track, though. You know what I mean?
And Juice too.
Like,
She's terrible.
They look.
Juice is so terrifying.
Yeah. That's what I love about like they look so like scary when they're in their element.
Yeah.
And then you see them after practice or after a game or whatever, and
they're just the nicest people.
they're
Yeah.
just pussycats.
And like they're really cool, and I feel so bad. I'm constantly bugging both of them for like tips and tricks.
Oh, thank you for that link. So yeah,
Yay.
tickets are on sale. You can get a little bit of a discount if you buy online ahead of time. You can also get them at the door. Kids are welcome. Kids below 10, I think, get in free. 10 and younger. They have a bar there. They have drinks. They have merchandise. They have some fun activities for kids, as well as some like halftime games that everybody plays, which is really fun, like Chuck a Duck. And I mean, I'm a little biased, but I gotta say the announcing crew, of which I'm a part, are pretty entertaining. They're pretty entertaining. And like most of the time, people aren't really listening that carefully.
Yeah.
So they slip some good stuff in there sometimes.
I remember my first game I went to. I don't know who the announcers were, but they were doing like some karaoke thing with all the music that was
Okay.
playing.
Oh, that's
It was
awesome.
really funny.
Man, I need to do that tomorrow, this weekend. I love karaoke.
But that restaurant they have there has some good pizza too.
Yeah, they do. So the Nitex complex has an Italian, like a pizza joint basically, pasta and stuff like that. And that's where we have our after party, which is a good place to get some of the derby dirt.
Well, that's cool that you guys don't have to go far for an after party.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so Han just took another win. I'm getting sick of seeing her winning all the time. Jeez. All right. Good job, Team Han Solo.
I can hear Ramsey.
All right, so have you played this game?
Yes, I lost.
Wait, I can't hear you.
You gotta move
Are
the
you
mic,
on?
yeah.
Is that helpful?
Closer. Like, yeah, it's kind of weird. It's intrusive.
Hello? It's
It-
intrusive?
yeah,
Perfect.
it's like, don't get that close to me that you don't know
Yeah.
me that
Okay. Am I being more successful?
There you go. That's
There you
better.
go. Yeah.
Yes, I played like the second round of groups and I lost. I
Oh.
won the first one, lost the second one, then lost the third one. So
Ah.
it was a close
Okay.
game. So, but it's pretty fun.
Yeah.
It was funner than I was expecting it.
Got any tips? I'm still waiting
Oh, you
for my
haven't gone
turn up.
yet?
Yeah, she hasn't gone yet.
Well, I'm getting a lot of advice to play this guy, the guy that's happening on the right, because
Yeah.
his special like makes the ball really small.
yeah.
so it's, like,
Yeah.
visible. So people are definitely recommending him.
You know, and I'm such a contrarian because like I wanted to play him, but now that everybody's playing him, it's like I don't want to anymore.
You want to do
Everyone
something
told me
different.
that, but I had played like one round before we started, and I
Uh-huh.
played as the purple-haired girl, who's
Yeah.
like by far the coolest looking one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
So I
Leotard.
played as her, and so I was like, well, I have to continue to play as her now because I feel obligated, even though they told me not
Feels
to.
a loyalty, yeah.
So I did. I lost, but whatever. It was really
Ah. But she looks good.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely always pick my characters based on how they look.
All right. Han Solo takes another one. She's like, you know, I feel like maybe she might switch from Derby to free play. She might end
Right?
up just ruling this place. Yeah.
She's getting a lot of skills.
Yeah.
That's
She's gonna be like, screw this skating nonsense. I'm good at
Video
pushing
games,
buttons.
So can you put this on your resume then, that you're like the champion?
I would.
All right.
Wow, Team Han Solo is like
look at-
no
ah.
mercy.
Ah. Yeah, she's. That is a big disparity.
Yeah. But look how aggressive Team Han Solo is playing.
Ah.
And he's, like, all the way up
right,
against
yeah,
the
right
they
up
came
there.
right up to it.
Yeah.
While everybody's staying back to guard their
Yeah, she
little
must have a lot of
things.
confidence in her speed.
Yeah. So you nervous to play?
Me?
Yeah.
Nah.
You got this?
I got this. Is it my turn yet? I don't know. Are they playing one more? Are they done?
I think
Okay.
they're done.
All right. Wish me luck.
Good luck. You got this.
Now we have to claim someone else.
I guess
to
so.
Be part of our
We're
team.
just gonna like adopt people.
Nope, just kidding. Coming back.
Backwards.
All right. It's Ida Slapter versus Brutal Annihilator.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. At some point we'll play. Because, you know, Chris is the owner, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're definitely. No, he's my teammate.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We're definitely going to play.
Oh yeah, I think y'all are playing against my brother is on the opposing team.
TPK?
Sure.
Thunder Pussycat, right? Terror Pussycat?
Terror Pussycat, yeah.
Alright. Actually, I'm going to, if you guys don't mind, I'm going to go order a drink and a sandwich.
Okay.
So, right.
We will try and entertain the masses.
Will we?
I have hopes. I'm not gonna say they're high, but I have hopes. So you're in the league, right? Or no? Are you part of Derby Devils?
No.
No?
I'm part of free play.
Oh, okay. So what's your favorite games?
I'm very partial to Dragon Slayer, which I spent like 3 months on,
Uh-huh.
like straight trying to beat it, and I
Uh-huh.
finally beat it. It's not out anymore on the floor, but It's really fun. I've been trying to get better at King of Balloons because Chris, the owner, has like the world record for it.
Oh,
and
wow.
He's trying to convince me to be better at it so that he can train me to get the world record at someday. And I'm like, probably not going to happen because I'm not very good, but I'm getting there. I had my highest score tonight.
Nice.
So I'm getting there.
Nice. So he's taking you like his little apprentice?
Yeah, he's trying. He told me to like pick a game I really like, and he'll teach me how to be better at it. And so I
Nice.
guess right now I've picked that one.
Well, that works. Do you play any other games outside of free play?
Yeah, we have like every system at our house, so I play a lot of PS4. I've been playing a lot of like Overwatch and that kind of stuff, but I'm a big fan of like puzzle games or games that have like a really good story. So
Okay.
I'm a big reader, so playing a video game with a good story is like an interactive book.
True.
Like the lamest way to think about it, but yeah.
What's your favorite PS4 game that has a good storyline?
Well, I feel like I'm obligated to say Kingdom Hearts. It's not, but it's on PS4 now. I've been playing that ever since it came out.
They
Like
finally released it to
15
PS4. Yeah.
years ago, however old the first game was. So
How do you? By the way, I'm back.
Hi, welcome back.
How do you feel about the new one coming out?
I am super totally stoked.
Yeah.
If it ever comes out.
Sure.
They keep,
I know.
Like, pushing back the date. It's never gonna happen.
But they said this like what 5 years ago that they came out with this game.
And now it's
We're still
January,
waiting.
hopefully. So I'm super excited.
Yeah, same.
I feel like this is like my whole life has been waiting for this time. Like I was honestly reaching the point like I'm gonna die before Kingdom Hearts 3 ever comes out.
no.
It's very sad to never know what happens.
Did you ever play the DS games for it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like those ones too.
See, because there's like so many. There's more than I realized.
Yeah,
like,
and
yeah.
I went to look up.
System.
yeah.
I went to look up. I was like, is this Kingdom Hearts 3? And I think like technically it is.
Uh-huh.
But that's because like when you go to the Wikipedia list or whatever, it's like it's like all the
like
games.
2 point whatever.
Yeah. I'm like,
Right.
what is
Yeah.
going on?
0
Yeah.
points.
So I have totally lost track of the story. Since
Well, I mean,
back
the
then.
sad part is
Yeah.
like I've played every single game and I'm still not 100% sure what's happening all the time.
It can get a little.
After Chain of Memories, I got lost.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Memory.
Same.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of playing that one again. So my brother's been going back and replaying them, and he's like, keeps asking me like, wait, who is this guy? Wait, what is going on here? And I'm like,
What is
I think this is what's happening. This is going on. Not 100%.
Let me try and decipher this code for you.
Yeah, let me like Google some things really fast. Okay, yeah, I was right.
I'm super excited because they're finally coming out with a Devil May Cry 5. Like a legit
Oh, yeah?
Devil May Cry 5 with an actual Dante. We don't speak of the Ninja Theory version because that was just god awful, but I'm super excited because I'm all about the original Dante.
Yeah.
Like Devil May Cry, I think was like the first major game I got into.
Yeah.
Because I grew up on like the Super Nintendo and the Nintendo 64 and stuff, but like when I got a PlayStation, like Devil May Cry was my first game.
Yeah.
And so I'm really like loyal. Like that's
Yeah.
like my nostalgia there. So when I saw that they were coming out with a 5th one, I was super stoked. Like I was over the moon about it. Like I went running around the house screaming that they were coming out with another one. I was posting it on all my social media.
Yeah.
I went to my gaming channel and I was just like, oh my god, there's a 5th one coming
It's
out.
happening.
Yes, I was super excited about it.
That's cool.
Hi, welcome back.
Break, or do you want to get back?
Motherfucker.
Cool. Yeah. Well, like I didn't see if maybe you're eating or something. Yeah. So yeah, chill a little bit. It's okay to chill a little bit. Oh,
Hi, Arbox. Welcome back.
He took the pants down. That's all we're in it for anymore, right? We're
Right.
just like, how many times? Take a drink every time his pants come off.
We would get nowhere with it because nobody does it.
I know. Very, very slow drinking game. This is a big deal though because we're getting down to it. So after these last few, we're going to be in the semifinals because we had basically, round 1 and round 2. We just had so many people to get through, and now round 3. We're starting to make the semifinals.
I was trying to convince my sister to get on, but now she doesn't want. You don't want to talk to the internet, and by the internet I mean like one person.
Mostly each
Good old
other.
Arbox.
After 9, free play after dark.
Yes.
We play after dark.
Or where it
Yeah.
gets real, where the pants come down.
Oh yeah,
Apparently,
apparently.
So far, I've only seen it like twice.
I know.
I've yet to witness it. I've only actually heard about it.
Oh no, I've witnessed it. It happens. It really has happened probably more than you'd think tonight, but
We
it's
never
so
caught
quick.
it.
It's so quick. Yeah. That if you're not just like staring at him,
Yeah.
you may not know.
Well,
Team
I'm staring
Brutal,
at it
wow.
because I wanna see it.
Yeah, Team Brutal
It's brutal.
has one match, and
When the pants go down, the fun goes up.
oh gosh, I don't know. So is a match the smaller thing, or is a round the smaller thing? Round. So these are rounds. One round, and then would this be a match? Sure. A game.
Sure.
Okay. I can't like keep track of the hierarchy. like it's like the what are those dolls? Like nesting dolls?
Oh, the
Yeah.
Matryoshka dolls, where it's like a doll instead of a doll.
Yeah, I'm like, what is our order of nesting here?
That is what's happening. Hey.
Okay. So round was one.
By Team Brutal Annihilator.
Yeah. Because I was the second round who won the game. And because I was the second game who won the match. See, I think I've got it straight now. I think
One
I'm all
of us does.
mostly straight.
So I guess, are we going into like the next bracket, or are we still waiting on another?
So they're just switching up. They're calling over new people. Hey, so it's us again. Hello, world.
Yeah.
You're like, I think you need to scoot
You're
in
almost
more.
in the picture.
Yeah. There you go.
Hey, I'm just over here drinking a new beer.
Like, hiding from the game.
This one, I got for Super Turbo, which I haven't actually been on in a while. But Chris taught me how to play T-Hawk.
Oh.
And so this is like the T-Hawk beer. T-Hawk's actually like a really awkward character because he's like blatantly Native American, but only like in a way like a 90s Japanese depiction of it. Like it'd be, you're like, is this like a little like stereotypical?
Yeah.
Probably a little bit.
Offensive.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's what happens when you go to an arcade. Is you're playing older games, so you kind of have to like acknowledge like what you're getting into.
Except that all the character design is just like absolutely wacky. And
Yeah. And so, so I'm trying to see if I get this straight. So he was called T-Hawk, and I think he had a different American name because it wasn't like too close to Tony Hawk. I feel like, man, all of my experts
have just walked away.
Oh boy, I could just be creating
All right,
fables.
let's do the good old Google thing. All right, so which game is this?
That's me. I cut my hair, so most people have been like, "Who are you?"
Yeah. Understandable.
Just like the girl with the glasses in the movie. I'm like, I took the glasses off. Completely different now.
Do you like it short?
Yeah, it was even shorter. But I'm just like in a sweaty yoga room all the time, and so it's really easy just to like brush it back.
Who?
Thunderhawk is what he is.
well-
Thunderhawk, his full name?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Oh.
Thunderhawk, commonly known as T-Hawk.
Boss is stepping
Hey.
in for TPK is what I've just been informed.
Does
of.
T-Hawk have another name?
So now Boss is going to be playing with my brother.
So was he known as T-Hawk in the U.S.?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's what I was talking about. Well, because some characters like Boxer, like M. Bison, was not in the U.S. because it was too close to Mike Tyson.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Because he's literally like looks like Mike Tyson. Like they
Okay.
totally like ripped it off.
yeah.
But they're in Japan. They didn't care.
Yeah, exactly.
Like whatever.
No ramifications over there.
Who is up next?
We've got Gory Midori and
Oh,
Boss of Chaos.
wait, they're already in it.
They are. And Boss just took a win.
Round 2.
That's okay. We're catching up.
We're watching this happen.
Let's see if Gory Midori can even it out. And so she chose the what I call like the superpower, right? The guy with the big ball, the big spiky ball.
Isn't his name like Mr. Justice?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, something. And he's got like this huge like butt chin, and he's just a very comical.
He's like the Crimson Chin from
Yeah.
So do you guys watch any anime?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm all about it.
Have you seen the Fate Stay Apocalypse or something like that?
So
She kind of reminds me of
Oh, yeah.
Mordred
Yes.
from that
Yeah.
show, right?
Yeah. I see it. Yeah.
I think it's like the pauldrons on her shoulders and like
Yeah.
the color and the blonde hair. She,
Yeah.
like just that little avatar looks like
Yeah. I
Mordred.
See it. Yeah, I love Fate. Fate. Have you watched all of them or just Apocrypha?
I've seen Fate Stay and the ones that are on Netflix.
On Netflix, yeah. Fate Zero and Fate Stay Night.
Yeah.
They're so good. Fate Stay Night is one of my favorite animes. It's like right up there with Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. So
I might have to watch this then. 'Cause I have Netflix and I have not seen this, so
Yeah.
that combination.
So my thing with really liking Fate is it's not only like super like crazy magic whatnot going on, but there's like a historical aspect
Yeah.
to it because they summon heroic spirits from the past, like
Yeah.
King Arthur, Lancelot, Hercules, like people you've heard of, and they all like do crazy
Frankenstein's
whatnot
monster.
fighting. Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah.
Monster, yeah. So it's really cool because you have like a frame of reference. For
Yeah.
who people are.
And they just turn them into like these different characters, and like there's Mordred, which is Arthur's son,
Yeah.
but it's Arthur's daughter.
King Arthur is a girl.
Yeah.
King Arthur's son is a girl. Everyone's a girl.
Yeah, it's
That's
weird.
cool.
Well, they explain
anime.
why it happened. Like it was
Yeah.
due to like kind of like they're trying to trick the people, or like
Yeah.
there was
You
Merlin
can have
did
a girl
something.
king. that
Yeah.
had to, like pretend to be a guy.
Yeah, so there's like a whole story behind it, so it's really interesting because it has like that historical aspect of it.
Yeah.
I really like it.
My favorite though is Ergo Proxy because I love
Oh,
psychological.
I haven't seen that one.
Really, I love psychological like horror animes.
I've heard really good stuff about a lot of like that genre, but I've
Uh-huh.
just not like gotten into it yet. But
Uh-huh.
I really want to, so I feel like I would enjoy those too.
Yeah, like Psychopaths I think is still on Netflix.
Yeah, I've
Psychopaths
heard
was
so
really
much good
good.
stuff about that. I
Yeah.
keep getting that one recommended to me, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to bite the bullet and watch it.
yeah.
People keep telling me it's good.
At this point.
Oh,
There you go.
There it
The pants are down. Wow, really?
All
So
pantsy.
many pantsing.
You know, I say Gori Midori, but this was her teammate, actually.
She's right behind us.
Yeah. Hello.
Yes.
I was like, that's not even you pulling the pants down. He's just going to
There it
town.
goes.
Your team member really heard your calls,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
your request.
Give it up for the teammate.
These are
Yeah. Give it up for the request.
familiar free play faces who are playing the illustrious Chris Delp, who wins everything and plays everything. And the other one with the beard is my brother, so I felt obligated to cheer for him.
I mean, you don't technically have to. He's only family.
That's true.
This is really good, though.
Yeah.
This is a good round.
We're getting at that level. I'm telling you. After this is the semifinals.
Stuff, yeah.
It's gonna get intense.
Wow. Ooh. Boss of Chaos
on
has
each side.
won.
Ooh, man.
We still have 30 seconds. I don't think it's going to last that long.
I don't think so either.
It's very hard. We saw, what, one timeout this entire night.
Yeah.
yeah.
Woo, it's moving fast.
Oh, guys.
Protect it.
Oh, 1-1.
So stressful.
This is good.
Oh, there you go.
So close.
But you know what that means. We're back in it.
I think it's you guys.
Yeah, because I was Team Gori Midori. Got the W up at top. And already, Boss of Chaos is down in a few.
Oh,
Look at
falling
that.
apart.
Sometimes I can get behind there and just knock out multiple
Yeah.
at once.
Yeah.
And that's like so upsetting when it happens to you. It's not like a single blow.
Yeah, the tables can get turned really quickly.
Yeah. Well, like it's like in air hockey when you're trying to hit the puck and it goes behind your
Yeah.
little puck thing or
You're
whatever
like-
it is.
Yeah. I can't
And then
reach
you end
it.
up accidentally hitting the puck into your own goal.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Oh.
is wow. Okay.
Looks like you're moving on.
Well, so Boss of Chaos has one, and now Team Gory Midori has one.
Yeah.
So they're going to have
Such
to
a death
bring her
Your
back.
A game.
Bring someone back. Let's see who's going to take it.
All right, let's see what goes down.
So it's getting super intense now.
Well, in the winner, we actually aren't just winning Pride. There is like Derby tickets on the line,
Yes.
right?
Yeah?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I believe it's 2 tickets to this week's game.
That's cool.
For winning the tournament.
Oh, yeah. 2 tickets.
Yeah, it's 2 tickets to the Saturday's game.
So are y'all in season right now, or is it like?
Yes.
I say y'all. I know it's like a collective you, but
A collective, yeah. I'm just like the support because I'm just on farm still.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. They have their final game is next month, I believe.
well,
And then they have the B team champs, which are in October. So they're the second string for the travel team, and the travel team is the one that goes across the country and faces other teams.
cool.
So after that, after October, we'll be done.
That seems like a good time. That's when holidays and stuff start
Yeah.
making things complicated anyway. Oh man, pants are going down so much. Pants. Oh, I almost thought that was a pocket of opening right there.
I think Gory Midori is enjoying the lack of pants happening.
Oh,
Oh, so close.
get just like it's almost
my
like tucked
goodness.
behind there, like
Yeah,
3 times.
so close.
Really, yeah. There you go.
Very nice.
So if Gory Midori takes this one, then they will be in the semifinals
Yeah.
officially.
And I like how we got quiet because now we're all like,
I know, very interested. It's time to get serious. It's just focus time.
right?
Focus.
Man,
and then
how it
chance
slides
comes
back
down.
there is just insane.
Yeah. I've noticed nobody's really used their like
Did
special
Afro just
attack
come
this
up?
time.
What?
Yeah, that's interesting. Just staying in control of the ball a little bit
Yeah.
more. Yeah, nothing wild.
Well, there you go. Gory Midori takes the
Ooh, semifinals. So let me see, what 4 teams are in the semifinals? Oh wait, we have 8 teams still? Oh, I was reading it wrong. I'm good at brackets. I'm not good at brackets. 4 games, rather. But
Getting there.
yeah, so quite a few people still.
Yeah, I'm trying not to eat on camera.
Oh, well, good, because now
Happens
you're
all the time.
on camera.
It's worse when you're like chewing into the microphone.
Yeah.
And these aren't that loud, but some of them have been loud, and I'm like trying to drink my beer, and I'm like, it's like bigger than this because it'll be a pint glass.
Yeah. Well, and it's really funny because there's a lot of like streamers that I watch on Twitch
Mhm.
who'll be eating and they're like, I don't care how long.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm so used to it at this point.
I mean, they've been doing it long enough, and they have such a huge fan base that if fans don't expect it at this point,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
just kind of like, if you're new,
Just a
it's
thing,
something
yeah.
to expect now.
I definitely had to in my Tapper run because it was so long that I had people like bringing me food.
Really?
I mean, I would just like snack like watermelon or
Uh-huh.
like bagel or something, but still, I'm like, okay, they're just gonna have to look at me eat. That's the only option.
Are they like feeding it to you as you're playing?
No. I could at least give myself like some little breathers. Very, very quick breathers.
Bailey may have.
So I'm tracking down people.
Did we find her?
We're getting there.
Oh, here comes Bailey.
Yay! I know. If we
so
weren't in the
excited.
after hours before, we're there now.
right.
But it's
I think they got
good.
more people than they expected.
Yeah, that's always nice though. It's like one of those things you're like, wow, this kind of become a large tournament.
Yeah.
But it's better than just having you guys like play yourselves.
It's true.
Because a lot of Dallas Derby Devils came out too.
Yeah.
I think a lot more than we were planning on.
Yeah,
Which is great.
It's
It's
good.
awesome.
It
Super
helps
cool.
get our league out there more.
Yeah.
I know they're trying to do a lot more like promotional stuff. They're trying to get just the name out a little bit more. What I like about Derby Devils, and I really can't speak for the other leagues except for my old league, but
Yeah.
I like how serious they really take this, and I like how far they're going with it. Like the intensive training that goes into it, the things that they require you to know.
Yeah.
Like every day, I've gone to practice at least 3 times a week, and every time I've gone, I've learned something new each time, and I've just found it as a new challenge to myself. Like I have actually a notebook that I've been keeping that every practice that I've gone to, I'm like, okay, well, I didn't do this well, so this is what I'm
Yeah.
gonna work on now. And it's a great experience, and I just really admire the girls, their hard work and everything that they do. They do charity work, and there's one girl, several of them, they do it's called Ponds of Love. So they foster animals,
Oh, yeah.
like dogs and cats and everything, and the work they put into it is really amazing.
Oh.
So these girls just overall are just
Yeah,
really
not
great.
only like committing, like they're committing
Yeah.
to like the sport, but then also other aspects.
Yeah, so it's really great, and I really admire these girls, and I've really made a lot of like great friendships with them too. So I mean, it's just to see their hard work go in and everything that they're trying to do just to get their league out there to become more, I guess, to grow
Yeah.
and become more known throughout the states. It's really amazing. Like these things take a lot of work.
Because so many, I didn't know, like, the first time I learned that there was even roller derby leagues, like, in the Plano or Dallas area, I was,
Uh-huh.
like, shocked.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, what? And I think it was either, like, my last year or just out of college. And, you know, until then I was in the area, but I just, like,
Yeah.
didn't know, you know, because I wasn't there, you know, at practice times. Or,
Yeah.
You know, so I think it's very cool to have
I mean-
people be like, this is a thing.
Yeah, it's really interesting too. And at my work, we get a lot of outside people coming into our building a lot. So, you know, for the next game, I plastered posters everywhere just trying to sell the Derby name.
Yeah.
And a lot of truck drivers and deliverers, they're like, I think they've all told me, yeah, we'll see you there on Saturday.
That's
So
so
it's
cool.
really cool. And a lot of people tell me, oh, I didn't know it was still around. They're like,
That's-
Derby is still a
That's
thing.
what I always thought. Was
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
that, like, it's not in this area, but just like it doesn't exist anymore. Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can still do that.
Like arcades.
yeah,
We're actually in a similar, like, vein. We didn't even know.
yeah.
Right.
Oh, people still do that? Like, yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I get a lot of questions like, so is it like the movies? I was like, no, we're not clotheslining each other. We're
Oh,
not like
gosh.
taking each other out at the knees. I was like,
Because it's literally like torso, right? Like the touch
Um,
points? Or am I remembering that wrong?
yes and no.
Okay.
So a legal hit zone would be like right above the elbow to your shoulder. So you can't use your forearm, so you know, obviously can't clothesline a girl.
Yeah.
The other place would be like from like armpit area down to about knee,
Okay.
a little above the knee. That side area,
Yeah.
your back area, from about a little below your neck. It's kind of illegal, but if you hit them from behind, it's called a back block, and it's a penalty. You can get penalized for it.
Yeah.
But like in the front, if you turn around and try and stop somebody, and they come and hit you in the front and just blow you away, that's
Sure.
totally legal.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's also gonna take the wind out of
Oh,
it.
God.
Like it gets rough, and some of the things that like I've seen, and even in practice, the injuries that happen. Like last week, I landed so hard on my tailbone. It took
Yeah.
me like a week before I could actually sit right.
Oh, gosh.
No clotheslines, taking the fun out of
No.
rugby and derby.
No.
I don't know about rugby. Derby's a different thing.
I broke my collarbone in rugby, so I
wow.
definitely... There's definitely some reasons for safety. You don't want... Especially in, like, women's sports like this, where
Yeah.
you can barely get a, like, large enough team as it is.
Yeah.
You don't want all of your team to be on the sidelines because you all are, like, broken and injured, and you know,
Yeah.
just no one wants those health costs either. So I think in both, probably similarly, you have like bruises and stuff, but that doesn't
I
mean.
definitely have bruises all over
Yeah.
my arms, my legs.
Yeah. But
I mean, it's great because they focus on making sure you're safe before they'll actually let you start practicing drills, contact drills with everyone else in the league, because they want to be able to make sure that you're safe for yourself as well as others. So they want to make sure you can, maintain your body and not flail everywhere and death throws. So it's a lot of fun, and it's great exercise.
hitting more of the stable areas and not like no wrist grabbing or ankles or anything like that.
Definitely, which is something when I first started derby at my old league we were doing. Like, I remember grabbing girls by their jerseys and just throwing them
dirty,
to the ground.
dirty stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely. We were horrible to each other, but at the end of the day, we'd go to the bar and laugh and drink and have fun.
Yeah.
So who do we got here? Bailey's versus
Team Streetcar named Dez.
Destruction, I think.
I'm just saying Dez. We have a Desiree, so it's a little confusing, but I somehow feel like that's not what's going on.
Well, now we've got one.
They are close though. They've got one round each.
I think this is the point right here.
This is the deciding factor.
Well, if Streetcar gets it, and they did. All right. So
I think that puts them on.
Streetcar, is officially in the semifinals. I've got it straight this time.
It's now a little bit more condensed. You can understand it now.
Yeah. However, the guys on the laptop seem to be deliberating on some other things.
True.
Uh-oh.
I know.
I see lots of pointing happening.
Lots of pointing at the very beginning of the bracket.
What's going on here?
Wait.
Are we confused about round one? Because we're kind of far now.
Yeah. We passed that a long time ago. Oh, they may be subbing some people if like a girl left. Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
And we're back. Hi, Jessica. You made it on
Hello. I feel like you should be holding up a mic to her or something, though. Have some words. We can see it. We can read lips here on the cam.
That's true. It's true.
So,
Interpretive dance. So you're still in this, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
you?
No, I lost like round one. I feel bad about it for my partner, but
I knocked you out. I apologize slightly.
Okay.
Mostly I was
tried,
knocking James out, though. I really. There's a personal match there.
That's what I heard. Yeah, her partner wanted to lose, and now they're winning.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunate.
She was like, I just want to get a drink and like hang out, and you're like, no, we're still in it.
We're playing.
Going all the way.
She's like, I don't need tickets to Dallas Derby.
Yeah. Tickets, yeah.
Oh, she didn't even know.
Are we going? Yeah. Swag. Cool. I wanted to. So good. I'm glad that. Oh yeah, that'd be perfect. Yeah. Cool.
Nice.
They have stuff for kids. They have
Yeah, that's what they were saying. Yeah. I was learning all about it while I was sitting here.
we were talking about Whippet, and then she was giving me the actual details.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've been learning that clotheslining, like in the show, TV is not.
Yeah, I was like,
that's
learning all
how often does Whippet come up? I mean, like when
I've been
talking
asked
to
a
like
lot.
strangers or.
Like, oh,
I guess it's been many years at this point.
Yeah.
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 Oh yeah.
That's good then.
What a lot of people think Derby is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also the rules for Whippet is different than the rules for, because that's bank track and what we do is flat track. So there's a little bit, the rules are similar, but they're also different.
Okay.
Because of, there's a little bit more involved with bank tracks.
Yeah.
Have you ever been on a bank track? Yeah.
I have, and it's terrifying. And I was like, nope, I'm done. I got on it, and I was like trying to do my crossovers around a turn where you put your feet over to kind of gain speed around the turns.
Yeah.
And I was trying to go, and I don't know what happened, but like when I did my crossover, I misstepped, and I went
Just roll all the way down.
like, I'm good. I don't want to keep doing this.
Yeah.
I don't like the angle. And it's rough.
I mean, I see. So it sounds like super goofy because Plano, but they just put in a skate park, which is kind of interesting because it's 2018 and suburbs like putting in a skate park. And yeah, they've got it looks like an empty pool, you know?
Yeah.
So it's just like a big like concrete, and you see people like sideways, and that's how I feel about like big roller derby. I'm like, oh gosh,
Yeah, it's
if you fall, it's just
similar.
like straight down.
yeah, and it hurts.
To not like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All the
what
momentum.
threw me off was it was my second year of roller derby, and our league, I guess she kind of ran the league, but she was also on one of the teams. She was telling us one of the stories on one of her old leagues, which was a bank track, and she told us that one of the girls, she fell and she broke her arm right in the middle on the side of the thing, but the ambulance can't get to you. They had to take the track apart. It took 45 minutes to get her off the track.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, that's
Because no one
terrifying.
wanted to like carry her and make it worse.
I guess that was the situation, but from what I know, to get like the gurney out there or whatever, they had to take a chunk of the track out. Because the way they get in is they climb over, kind of like the ropes, like you would see in like a wrestling ring. They like climb through that and just kind of, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, they're probably really nervous about like making it worse then, because she didn't just like walk out of there or whatever.
Yeah, and it was like right in between her wrist guard and her elbow pad. So the way she described it to me, I was like, I don't know how I feel about this.
Look, I'm gonna go back to my flat track. I mean, it's pretty intense already.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, there's so many injuries you can get on flat track as it is. Like,
yeah.
I'm like a total clutch.
I feel like you have to be creative because the space isn't that big from the game that I've seen.
No,
you know,
it
you're like
really
kind of on top of each other.
Yeah, it is. So have they ever explained to you how it all works, the different people on the track?
Not like really. So I watched. Again, I was there for Valentine's Day, and all I remember is that it was like several leagues against each other. So it must have been like one, big thing. And so by watching multiple races, I could kind of like pick things up.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much as far as that goes.
All right. So the way it kind of works is you have your two teams that are versus each other, and you have 5 people from each team on your track. Mm-hmm. So you have your pivots who will have the stripe on their helmet, and then you have your blockers. They're the ones who make up what they call the pack, and they always have to kind of stay together. They're the ones that your jammer has to get through them, and they score the points by getting through that pack and passing the other members of the team. Okay. It's really hard. Then you have your jammers who have the stars on their helmets. They're the ones who score the points. So they're the ones who have to break through the pack. So they're usually the fastest and the most agile of everybody on their team because they have to be able to dodge all those girls and make those hops. And you have to be so fast. And their endurance level, oh my god, they have to have such endurance to do it. Because it's broken down into 2-minute, they're called bouts. Or, well, no, they're 2-minute jams. The game itself is a bout. But there's a half hour at the beginning, half hour at the end, and it's broken down to 2 minutes each. Okay. You'll get your lead jammer. She'll be the first to break through. She has to break through cleanly, no penalties, no nothing. So she can call off the jam whenever she wants. If she feels like she's not getting ahead, or if she feels like she's not getting where she needs to be, she can call it off whenever she wants. But if you don't have a lead jammer, you have to do the full 2 minutes. The benefit, though, if you have a pivot and you have a strong pivot who's got a lot of endurance, who's also strong, and you as a jammer can't get through, you can actually trade your jammer.
See, that's what I saw, like the star, right?
Yeah, the star. You give it to the pivot, and only the pivot can take the star. You can't give it to anybody else, and you can only do it once for that jam. So once it's passed, that's it. You can't pass it back. You can't be like, no, take it back. So it's pretty simple in the way it's done, but so you have your main 4 girls from either side that you have to really battle on, and your jammer has to rely on you to be able to get them through. If not, you have to be able to take out the other jammer.
So I guess y'all all run the same positions all the time. Like each person is like a jammer or a whatever the other ones you said were pivot. I already forgot all of them.
So it's kind of like how football, you have like your players who will always be like either just the quarterback, the quarterback, or I don't even know what the rest of quarterback
sure.
and like other people. Yeah, so you have like your ones, like your jammers will always be your jammers.
Mm-hmm.
But you also have those who can do both. They'll either be, because you also want your jammers to be able to do pivots, so that way they can switch if they have to.
Okay.
It makes it easier. So you want somebody who's going to be a pivot, you want them to be able to be somebody who's going to be able to get through the pack or maintain the speed, whatever it is. You want that pivot to be able to also double as a jammer.
Yeah.
So you'll have your people who are always just blockers, you'll have your people who are always just jammers, and then you'll have those few who can do both sides. So, and it's the ones who do both sides who are, I salute them.
Really dangerous, yeah.
Yeah.
Always on the line of fire.
Yeah, and actually Bailey is the jammer for the Slaughterers, and she's always the jammer, and she was actually leading practice on Tuesday, and the things that she was telling us and teaching us was really amazing.
For
Like,
Slaughters?
the Slaughterers, yeah.
Who, I was trying to remember. So is that like a team within the league?
Yeah.
Okay.
The league itself is the Dallas Derby Devils, and then within the league itself, there's 5 teams. You have your Death Row Rumblers, High C Hotties, Suicide Shifters, and Slaughterers. So each game, like this game coming up on Saturday, so the first hour will be Death Row Rumblers versus the High C Hotties, and then the second game will be Suicide Shifters versus Wrecking Crew. So you're kind of getting 2 separate games for one price.
Okay,
which is a really good deal.
That's really cool, yeah.
So, but it's really a lot of fun, and like I was saying, Bailey is one of the jammers for him, and the things she teaches is really amazing. Like, she's very helpful.
Yeah.
And she's also, she was kicking butt. My bad. I shouldn't have said anything.
No. You have earned Gory Midori love. Yeah. Now you've earned her curse.
Well, this is what happens when you play against Dylan.
Oh gosh.
You lose. I am notorious for getting second place behind Dylan in many tournaments that we have out here at Free Play.
Really?
He's very good at everything.
So what's going on?
I need
playing, but not against them.
I need to up my game. I've just been really stuck on like PUBG lately.
Yeah, I have a lot of friends who've been getting into playing that.
Yeah.
I'm not like super big into FPSs. Like, I played Overwatch a lot, but because I didn't have to be a shooter in that, I could be like a healer and not have to shoot. I don't have very good aim. That's probably why I'm not very good at this game either.
I like it when I can get the sniper rifle and I can be really sneaky.
Yeah.
But I have like my good times and I have my bad times. Like lately I haven't been doing so well, and then today, while I was at lunch, during my lunch break at work, I was playing and I was getting a good round going that like once my lunch period was over, I clocked in and I was still going, and my boss was just like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Hang on, there's only 7 of us left." He's like, "Okay. It's fair." He understands. He understands how serious I am.
Okay.
I saw that we're going against each other.
Hey.
Well, technically you're going against Arya. Yeah. I saw our team. Who's going to take the pants down the fastest? That wasn't even on the bike. See, that's something that would be clipped right there, and then used against me later.
It's true. Who will take down the pants the fastest?
We've got Ray Upshaw with Ida Slapter. And Jess?
She looks
or is
very
it
shocked.
Jessica?
Jessica.
I can only read Jess on there, so I didn't know if that was like intentional. Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
She goes by Jess,
I did.
but I like to yell Jessica at her to annoy her.
Oh.
I like to use your full name sometimes when it's weird. Yeah. Well, it's usually when I'm like shouting for her, like when I need her to say like Jessica.
The call.
I do the same thing to my mom. What is that? Like Jessica, like my name. Well, she never hears anyone call you that. You never go by that.
Well, there's Sin.
So yeah, good job, Jess. Your team is killing it.
Yeah.
She's real.
Where Midori?
that yours?
Wait, what? No.
Is that yours?
You just played again.
So, unfortunately, I have a long way home. I got an hour drive back home. I think I'm gonna have to tap out.
Yeah, I understand.
Oh yeah.
It has become a quite a journey, but I'm sure you'll stay posted on
yeah.
what the end results were.
Somebody will tell me. I'll probably bug Ori on Saturday and be like, "So who won?"
Yeah.
All right. So it was nice meeting
Thank
you.
you for telling us so much.
Information that we needed.
Yeah. I know. I truly, even though I've seen Derby, I understand now more retroactively, like what I saw.
Yeah.
So yeah, super cool.
Yeah, and if you go Saturday, hopefully I'll see you there.
Yeah. Is it just select Saturdays or specifically this Saturday?
Select Saturday.
Yeah.
It'll be this Saturday, and do you know when the one in September is? The game in September? September 15th is the last game, right?
Cool.
Yeah.
Exciting. Okay.
All right.
Cool.
For all the gold.
Yeah.
All the gold. Very cool.
All right. Well, thank
Drive
you all
safely.
for having me here.
Yeah.
And I think I'm gonna force Gory to get
Pass
on
it
this.
on. Oh my.
Good plan.
You're like, I'm here for the long haul.
No, it's nice to get away from the leash.
It's true.
Hello.
Bye.
All right, Mitsu Bunny is out of here. Gory Midori, that's me. I'm back, but I'm about to play in a second.
Yes.
And Tapper Queen's gonna be off the mic in a second as well. I believe.
We're going to have to find someone to talk to you. Oh, the Polka's over here.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, just, they're still throwing balls.
So anyway, how about those Cowboys?
I don't like football.
Yeah, I don't either.
I played rugby, so I have to hate football.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I played soccer for like 10 years.
Both of those sports, like, for a very good reason. It's like you would just laugh at football if you were soccer or a rugby player.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's too much pausing, not enough moving.
Honestly, my problem with football is it's kind of like baseball, where there's like so much in between time things happening.
Yeah.
Like, why is there not more action? What is going on?
Yeah. There's a lot of resting.
Yeah.
Which is unfair.
No rest.
Right.
Well, especially if you like soccer. I mean, there's no rest.
Yeah.
You're just going to go the whole time.
You literally, I was like team captain
of
my team in high school, and so I never got subbed out ever.
Yeah.
So I played like just running full speed for however long, like an hour and a half. It was way too much.
Yeah.
I don't know how I was ever in good enough shape for that.
I mean, running on grass was always more enjoyable, though, for me, like in cleats and stuff. Versus, I don't know about
skating.
It's
the best because it's like you just feel so graceful. Like you're faster than you're faster than if you're running. You're you can like glide by on like the slightest little bit of space. Like that's actually my favorite part. That's why like as a ref I can still skate.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not doing like hits and stuff. And yeah, I love skating. Like it's even more. Like, you feel even more like a goddess when you're skating amongst other people who aren't. Like, sometimes we'll do, like, bar crawls or whatever on skates.
Yeah.
Because you're also, like, 5 inches taller. Yeah. So I'm taller and I glide. So, yeah, it feels amazing.
Yeah.
That's, I meant more like the impact of, like...
Oh, sorry. You mean the resistance?
That was a really, like, beautiful, I like that better than I was just thinking about falling on the hard floor.
Oh, okay, the falling.
Over and over.
Yeah, falling. Well, it's not that bad, actually.
But you're right, you're not, like, running on the hard floor, so you're not getting that kind of impact.
Going, don't you? Because you have so much momentum.
Yeah, there's some slide. I mean, there's definitely some hitting, too.
And some burns and some... Yeah, all that good stuff.
But
let's be honest, turf burn is pretty terrible anyway.
I hated playing on turf. Because like you would just get all the little like turf beads.
Gross.
Oh no.
Are we back to nightmares again?
I was gonna say I think we're back to sex offenses again because last time on the feed I was explaining and I was like, don't bring this up again. I was explaining the concept of skate rape. Which is like, I guess it's like a turf burn.
Yeah.
Like if you fall on your own skate. it hits you in the crotch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I understand.
That's skate rape. Yeah.
Yeah.
You intuitively knew.
It happened with cleats too.
Some things you have to
rape?
accept.
Oh no.
Gosh.
Oh man. I
Um,
bet cleats leave interesting impressions, I'm sure.
the things we do.
All right, I'd have
But-
slapped her, or team I'd have slapped her. Poor
Oh my
Jess.
gosh.
Jessica.
Oh.
Is it us?
Fell
Not
apart.
quite. I think there's one more. I think it's the guy that won just now
That is the
against
folly of Jess. She failed.
Ida or Sin. Or is it? Oh, I was wrong.
It's us.
It's us.
But by us, I mean you. So I'm just gonna
Oh, no,
hang
my-
out, cheer on.
Hey Jess. Yeah, someone come commentate. Come on, Jess. Yeah. Well,
Derby.
Yeah, don't you know all there is to know about Derby now?
I know all there is
You've
to know. Ooh, if I sit like this, it's great.
learned.
don't worry, it goes away really quickly and it goes back to the game. They don't see that much of us.
Great.
That's true.
That's awesome.
Except that the TVs, which I noticed do have delays.
Yeah, that's what they were saying
And
earlier.
so you're like, I can't look. It's throwing me off.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a historical version of myself.
I'm speaking words and my mouth is not doing it. It's like a bad Chinese cartoon.
Oh gosh,
We definitely need a space heater right here. It is.
it is
freezing right
freezing.
now.
I always wear pants when I
It's
come here,
freezing.
guys.
Yeah.
I haven't been to Arlington in a long time, and I feel like the other locations have not been this cold.
Well, maybe it's because they're smaller, so there's more people packed in.
Yeah,
so, like, the
yeah. And I remember now, like, so after my Tapper run, Josh gifted me a Tapper jacket.
Yeah.
And the reason he gifted me a jacket is because it's so cold
you cold
all
all
the time. Yes. It's always cold in here.
It's true.
Woo.
I know I get cute outfits to wear here, like the shirt, and then I'm like, oh, but it's like a crop top, and it's like 50 degrees in here. I have to wear pants and
Yeah.
like, a shirt underneath so I don't freeze to death in here. And I'm still cold.
Yeah, I was like, you came mostly prepared.
Yeah.
As
Right.
prepared as we could, right? Woo.
Beauty is pain.
So I'm really excited about this. I'm sorry you're out, Jess, but it was a good run. Semifinals.
You made it farther than the rest of us.
I did.
So,
I made it farther than my husband, so
that's
I
always,
get points for that.
Yeah, it's always good.
I'm hoping to make it past the semifinals, but I don't know. I've spent so much time now with Gory talking on the stream
Yeah.
that
And now you.
I feel weird. I'm like, root against her. Destroy her. Oh, wow. And they're both using... See? Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's Arya, so... But we talked about how it can just get behind there and get multiple out at a shot. Gory is flipping it. She's going to riot over here. I mean, at least she has another shot if this one doesn't work out.
Yeah.
Man, it is just like killer when it does that, though.
Oh no.
So I'm used to playing our Fro dude. I'm not used to playing against him.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'll have to
It's
see.
not fun.
There we go.
The ball's just invisible the whole time.
Pretty much. I have a feeling that's how like the final game is gonna be.
Oh,
It's just
yeah.
gonna be like nothing.
I can't even. How do we even commentate? We can't see the ball.
Makes it more exciting.
Yeah.
Well, I have to say, we've gone the other way now.
We have only one left for Arya, my team.
Fun start.
Oh gosh! He's lying on his stomach too. Okay, so that means they have to play again.
You know, we haven't seen
We
who's
can't
pants
get this
dropping.
game. I think it's just too fast right now.
Yeah.
No one can
It's
waste
serious.
time. No one can waste time on pants dropping.
But we can spin on our head to kick the ball, because that makes
True,
sense.
yes.
Well, he's just very quick at it. Oh man.
Better at busting a move.
Oh gosh.
I mean, when you have a fro like that,
getting
what
so
else can you
nervous.
do? And a mustache like that.
I mean, he's like got the Bob Ross fro going on.
Can't you protect that one? Oh, 1-1.
Oh no!
Oh gosh.
All right. Time to
Oh,
shine, Tapper Queen.
that means I play Christelle. Oh, joy.
The real
Ah.
crisis having to play.
Ah.
Oh no! Yes, I could not. I was like, man, the tables have turned.
Do you want this back?
Yeah. Do you want to take up the third one?
Or you can do that. There you go.
Comment on your opponent. Because she was commenting on you.
Oh, really? All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I just got pissed. I got pissed at that ball.
That's what happens when it's invisible half the time.
Right, exactly. Like, screw you. All right, so we got on Team Gory Midori, we have Chris Delp, the legendary. And then on Team Arya Snark, we have Tapper Queen, aka Lauren.
Hey, she says it right.
No,
Did you hear that?
I heard that.
You said it right.
What did
You say it Lauren.
Lauren?
Yeah, instead of Lauren.
Lauren. Oh, okay.
That's okay. So my middle name is Lauren, and
Pronounced Lauren.
pronounced Lauren.
Oh, okay, cool.
So we're like, Lauren. How do you spell it? I'm like L-A-U-R-E-N. Oh, Lauren? No, it's Lauren.
Nice. I like the snappy comeback.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that was what, 3 at once?
Yes.
That's what happens when you become a Kirchmeier. Become snarky and snappy.
It's true.
And you have to correct people on pronunciation.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Spelling.
I had jury duty the other day, and the lawyer that was defending that teacher lady
Yeah.
was absolutely your father if he was a lawyer. Like,
Oh, really?
he was like saying words
Wait, shouldn't you
incorrectly.
say lawyer?
Called out.
Sorry, go ahead.
No,
go ahead.
he was just like talking like that, like your dad, like saying words like incorrectly and
Oh, yeah.
just terrible. He was,
Was he-
terrible,
was he smart?
terrible lawyer,
Oh,
lawyer,
no.
whatever you call him.
I had the
Oh,
dill
there we
and I put
go.
it with the dill and then the
She
That's
lost
the
her
worst
first one.
when, like, you know that somebody has had several years of school.
Yeah.
And then, yeah. I had a supervisor who, yeah, she had a doctorate, and she, like, you know, there's going, gone, went, right? So it's like, I had gone, or have gone, right? So anything like that, she would always say had went, had did,
Oh, gosh.
had saw, like I had saw this movie. Oh,
That's terrible.
yeah, it made my skin crawl. Oh man, and I mean I don't mean to hate on West Virginia or anything, but maybe it was from there. Had done.
Yeah, there you go.
Candlebox.
What is that? What's Candlebox? Our
Oh,
box?
they're a
If it's at the House
band.
of Blues, it has to be a band.
They're a
Oh.
band from like 1994.
I wasn't even alive.
I was like, you weren't alive then? That's so sad.
so sad.
I was 2 then.
Yeah, at least I'm not like born after the 2000s.
Man, can y'all? Okay, my kid is gonna be going to school next year. Class of 2032.
What?
That's her graduating
That's
class.
so crazy.
That's like
I thought I'd be dead.
Really nice.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah.
Man, like that's compared to mine.
That's like the show. What was the show with the future kid? 21. You know what I'm talking about?
Do I?
Yeah, that boy.
Okay.
Yeah, our box is giving us an education on a Candlebox. Yeah, Far Behind.
Early
And
90s, they're
what's the
solid.
other
They play
song?
real
They had a
music.
fast song and then there's a song called You.
But the real question, Arbox, can you play any of their songs? Do you play an
Yeah.
instrument? Can
Or
you do
even
it?
sing. Can you sing? Can you do the Jarl, the 90s grunge Jarl?
Landslide. That's Fleetwood Mac, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, that was Smashing Pumpkins also. They covered Landslide.
Bass. He plays the bass.
He plays bass.
Do you really play the bass?
Or he catches bass. One of the two.
Be a fisherman. Unclear.
And vocals. Does
All
that
right.
mean? Does that mean you couldn't play guitar?
Look at this taunt over here. It's just like, what's up? Where's the ball, man?
Yeah. Slapping the bass. All right, Jobin.
Oh man.
2 and 2.
Yeah, it's 2v2 is
When you get to where you have like 1 or 2 left, it's like, especially up in the corner, it's so easy just to defend it and hang on forever.
aiming.
And I won't.
Never leaving my post. I timed
that's
out
weird.
2 of
They
my
should
games
just,
earlier.
They can just like, you
You
know.
can block the bottom
Right,
half of the screen. It
exactly.
doesn't matter anymore.
like, yeah,
reduce
they
it
should just
down.
slowly start scooching up.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, that would be a good way.
Oh.
But I think this game was also pants.
Oh. Pants.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, no, Lauren lost.
Oh, nobody wanted Chris to win.
Nobody. Yeah.
It's a
Yeah. You gotta come back and face your
face your audience. Face your audience after you've lost. Come on, Tapper Queen.
Because Arya won the first one, so she has to play again.
Yeah, Arya has to play against Chris.
I'll take a break.
Go,
right.
Arya.
It's cool.
Dude, like I cried because I can't believe
Oh, you
I thought you were just
even
really
for
sad
like a
'cause you lost.
90s.
my eyes are like, why are you
Yeah, you need some of those like.
Do you purposely
special
not
eye
blink?
drops?
Do you like do that while you're like?
Do they make gamer eye drops?
I can't like consciously bleed while playing it. Oh my god! That's why, like, in the chapter, like, I wore glasses.
That seems really bad.
Oh my gosh.
Aw.
That's so funny. Yeah. Crazy.
Do you ever wear colored contacts?
I'm worried.
Colored prescription contacts?
They're not fun to wear.
Yeah. Just see this girl try to put in some contacts.
Yeah, it took me an hour to put in my very first contact ever because it was so terrifying. Like putting your your finger into your eyeball.
I don't think I would have any problem with it.
Well, yeah, I've licked somebody's eyeball, so just as on a dare.
Yeah.
You know,
I think I had a friend lick mine or I licked somebody's. I can't remember.
it's a thing.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
I mean, it was with Megan, so.
Oh,
Should we
yeah.
hold her down and lick
Who
her
knows what
eyeball?
all the things we did? Yeah. On camera.
On
absolutely.
camera, that's right.
I had metal in my eye one time, and I had to go get it like removed. By
They had to like
How?
dye her eye.
it was the most terrifying.
How did you
thing
get metal in your eye?
Because I was working at a mechanic shop. Where
Did
there's
you get like a filing, like a
metal-
tiny filing?
Yeah, it was like a little piece. It wasn't like embedded.
Well,
into
yeah.
anything, but they had like
Probably wouldn't have that eye anymore.
yeah, probably not. Yeah, they had to put like stuff in it to make it numb so they could dig it out and put the skin like fur. And so I just like was crying the whole time, and they're like, if you keep crying, it won't work. And I was like, it
You
hurts.
can't
What do
make. You
want me
can't
to
not
do?
cry. Yeah.
Like what is?
It's like a natural reflex.
Yeah.
to cry.
I don't know what you want. What do you?
I
How
want to know another good eye story.
Yes.
So,
Oh no.
I want all the eye stories.
quilting. Who thought quilting would be dangerous?
There's a needle involved.
There's a
so
needle involved.
me.
Yeah, maybe. So I'm quilting, and my finger somehow makes it flick, and it pops up and sticks into my eyeball. And I have to like pull it out of my.
Oh my god.
Do you know which part? Like which area?
Oh no, I don't know. I didn't look. I just pulled it out, and I quit quilting for the day.
But you didn't like. I would have been scared. I would have to go to the mirror because I would have been scared that even like my hand would
Oh,
slip
no.
or something.
Oh no.
Wow.
I feel like the immediate panic would just like make it happen. Like
Yeah, probably.
Oh,
yeah.
1 and 1.
Yeah,
Fighting
and
to
by
the
the
death
way,
here.
there's like a certain contingent of the population who cannot even tolerate listening to stories like
Oh,
this.
that was me. Like I've been like training myself to be less like upset by
Squeamish
it
or whatever.
because I used to be like very much.
She would be in
like,
tears talking about
yeah, I cannot stand like the thought
It's great
about
to
the
make fun of
time,
her.
about
eyes.
the
Yeah, eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Anything to do with eyes just like disturbs me.
She was like, I don't want to go to the doctor. I'm fine.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
fine. I'm fine.
Yeah, I was like, I will live with this metal in my eye for the rest of my life. That's what it's
Man, this is going on for so long.
Yeah,
With just
I
one month.
know.
so true.
1 second. It's a tie.
Oh my goodness.
What? Boss is good.
So that's it? They just tie? What happens in a
And after
tie?
was the symbol
Or does
of a
the person who
man.
won the first game win? Because Arya Stark won the first game.
Hey,
I don't know.
guy with the computer.
We need.
What happens in a draw? The
Select
first game
winner.
wins? Oh, it gives each a win?
Oh, because Arya had already had one win, so it gave them both a win, so it gave Arya the second win.
Oh, got you.
Arya Stark
Cool.
Sweet.
goes on to victory. Lauren Featherstone.
Lauren remains.
Have
And
her
we are
queen.
eliminated.
Lives
to
another
continue.
day.
Speaking
Yeah.
of crying, speaking of tears.
So sad.
All right, hit me with your other eye story.
I don't know if I have any other eye
No.
stories.
I mean, we discussed the hour it took to put the first contact in, right?
Oh, right.
Well, even worse than that is like 30 minutes had gone by and I had not succeeded. Like I was getting to where I could like put it in there a little bit, but it wasn't like staying. I
Right.
couldn't quite figure it out. And I was kind of like, okay, I think I'm done for the day. Like my eye is really dry. I think I want to move on. And my dad was like, no, if you don't put this thing in right now, like I'm gonna shove it in your eye. And I was like, oh dang it! So then I had to like keep working for the next 30 minutes to make it go in. It was very.
I hate to tell you guys that I have such a similar story about the first time I put a tampon. Complete with the parent being like, get back in there and take care of business.
Make it happen.
Or I'll do it for you.
My parents are divorced, so I was with my dad the first time that I was like going to a water park, and I was like, you know, 15, like, Dad. So him and my brother and me go to the store to buy me some tampons, and then he's like knocking on the door. Are you okay? Do you need help? No, go away. I don't need any help. I'm figuring this out on my own.
I mean, you did that was your help. Like, what do you do?
Yeah.
No, you
Yeah.
And you're like read the box like as a 14, 15-year-old. Like,
so not helpful. It's
what
like,
does it
take
mean?
it and put it in. You're
Yeah.
like, solid,
What is that
perfect. I feel like that's
diagram? I don't really
yeah,
see how
tampons
that
are straight from
corresponds.
Satan, for
They
sure.
are created by the devil.
Oh, gosh.
It's a ploy.
All right. Anyway, so moving on from tampons, we've got advancing. We have Team Ida Slapter up against Team Arya Snark.
No one's even listening. We have, like, 2 people
And then
listening.
Han Solo up against Streetcar Named Destruction. So we are down to our quarterfinal.
Ooh, look at that. It's on screen.
Or wait.
Look, here's that thing we've been talking about.
Oh, beautiful. That is beautiful.
Now
There we
you know.
go.
Now you're in.
I love how, like, first set becomes 30 and then
Yeah.
it's limited still.
Exactly. It's beautiful. It's a thing of beauty. And I'm also hearing all the.
Yeah, I'm still hearing the sound effects
Yeah.
in the background. It's great.
Yeah, we were laughing. The joust sound is up really high right now, and so you just hear the little ostrich going.
Like,
What
the loudest set of
On Joust.
legs.
The game Joust.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, see, I don't. This is the second time I've ever been here ever.
Okay, Joust. My
Right.
favorite game.
Fully
Ostrich. Oh. I like anything involving ostriches.
It's you're
Or really any
you're a
Australian
knight
animal.
riding an ostrich, and you're jousting other knights riding ostriches. So you're flying in the air.
Yes, sign me
Just
up,
into it, yeah.
please.
It's super
Wait,
fun.
flying in the air, they don't.
All you do is go. Flap, flap, flap,
Well,
flap,
you
flap,
kind of like flap. a
You
little
flutter.
bit.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you definitely flutter.
And
You
you
do
like sprint across the
when you
ground.
let go of the flat button, you whoom,
Nice.
fall down.
Have you guys seen? I saw this actually like in person. Like I saw this with my own eyes. Have you guys seen any videos or in person of the dude who he gets monkeys to ride dogs and herd goats?
Yeah,
What?
I've
Yes.
seen videos.
See? Yes. So like it's amazing. These monkeys, they have little like cowboy.
You've seen it in
outfits.
person?
In person, yeah,
That's
at the Angola Prison Rodeo. But yeah, so the monkeys like have these little harnesses, saddle things, and they're riding these like golden retrievers or something, dogs like that, sheep dogs. And then the dogs are like running all these goats around, and it's exactly like a person would herd with a horse. And it's
Wait, so you're watching this at Angola prison? you
Yeah.
said? So they weren't like hurting the prisoners?
right now. So yeah, Angola prison has I think twice a year in the spring and in the fall they have this huge rodeo, and it's also like a craft fair and stuff, and they have
Like the randomest
At a prison. That's
combination.
yeah. Well, yeah,
What
they
does it
sell-
do? Like,
they
do
s-
the prisoners help? Do
yeah, the
things?
prisoners
Like, the
ride
prisoners
rodeo.
Ride and okay.
Yeah, the prisoners actually ride rodeo. So it's like, I mean, it's controversial, but yeah, like it's it's one of the few times that they get to like get out and like do something
Yeah, do something.
that feels normal.
Yeah, I saw someone the other day.
If riding rodeo feels normal,
Yeah.
anyway.
Saw someone the other day. He's been like prison. We have a question posed to us.
Condom or tampon? For sure, tampon. Right?
Is it
For him?
Oh,
or
for
for
him?
us?
For you or for us, Arbox?
Yeah.
I feel like one is for one and one is for the
Yeah.
other. So
Yeah, maybe so.
But I also feel like I don't know.
But guys,
Do chicks go and buy condoms?
Yes.
Do they? Do
Yes.
y'all? Okay.
Do y'all?
Do they? Do y'all? Well, I mean, I'm like
You're
I'm married, so it's like
yeah. But I
Okay.
mean, now there's this internet thing, so
yeah.
you can kind of buy.
You know
things
what?
there.
Your mom bought either. I feel like it would be super weird. But for what would be weird?
Well, I've
Which
never-
is harder for you? Tampons?
I think it's hilarious. I watched a video where a girl like stood outside of a store and tried to like convince other guys to go in and buy her pad. She was like, "Oh, I'm on my bicycle. I don't want to leave it out here. Like, I'll give you
Yeah.
$10 and you go buy it." And they're like, "No way. I'll never go down that aisle. I will not do it."
So
She's like, "Come on." Just
stupid.
like, "I'll watch your bike for you. I will not go
Yeah.
in there and do that."
Yeah.
funny.
I feel like all guys think it's like super uncomfortable to even like.
Which is
think
silly
about it or
because you're
talk about
basically
it.
like a fucking knight in shining armor if you're willing to do that.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
If you're willing,
I mean,
to
that
bring
shouldn't be the standard.
tampons and cupcakes, like
Right.
you have won the heart of anyone
Yeah.
you could ever be with.
I think what's harder to buy than either of those are like anything involving like they make certain ointments that are just for your butt.
yeah, like
For-
hemorrhoid cream.
Yeah. Like just yeah.
Because I feel like you can be confident and you can like own like I'm gonna have sex tonight.
Right.
Watch this, or
Yeah, I'm a woman.
I'm a woman, and these eggs are gonna one day birth me a child.
Right,
like
yeah.
look at me go. But yeah, to go and buy something like my body's trying to destroy me right now.
Right.
Excuse me, real quick.
Right, yeah. I'm leaking out the wrong end.
It's so gross.
Oh man. Okay, so we've got Team Beater Pan.
You're close.
Yeah. And Streetcar Named Destruction. And it's all tied
They both
up.
look pretty serious. Look at those faces.
I know.
When I was playing, I was doing a lot of laughing.
I tend to
he
do a lot
breathed.
of laughing when I'm playing.
Oh, look
these
at Mr.
games.
Kung Fu Hustle's collapsed on the ground.
So we have a lip biter. from player 1.
Got a smack talker.
Oh, it's like Inception. We can see us in the background, right? Oh wait, no, that's Lauren over there.
No,
Just kidding.
I think you're a liar. There you go. There's your hand.
Oh, nice.
Hi.
Oh, that was weird because as your hand descended, like his elbow kind of brushed me. I was like, "What did you do?"
Hi, Magic.
The creepiest kind of.
Oh no. Oh wow.
Take your pants off, man. Fixes everything.
It'll help you.
Yeah.
Trust us.
Everything.
Yeah, works every time. Then you need some condoms and you're set.
Solid commentary tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. When you put women together, who knows what the conversation
Especially
will lead to.
Two sisters that live in the same house have nothing better to talk about.
Do you guys live in the same house?
We
Yes,
do.
we do.
Oh, that's awesome.
Unfortunately.
Thanks. I also love.
I was waiting for you to say it. I thought I'd beat you to it because you're always.
Well, I mean,
you're always
I
the
like
jerk.
living with my brother. I feel
Yeah.
like I'll live with him. You
She
people
always
can
claimed
leave.
that if her parents got divorced, that she would move in with us.
Yeah.
No.
Like my parents always had like the joke, like if we got divorced, you totally come with me, right? 'Cause you like me more.
Right,
And I'm
right.
like, I'd go with my brother. Honestly, I'd rather not be with either one of you.
How much older is your brother?
3 years.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
she's 4.
You know, that's
So
solid.
we're
Yeah.
still like. I think that's a
Are
really
you
good
married
age.
to her brother?
Yes. Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah, contrary to
Ooh, look at
popular
these
belief, we are
jewels.
not related, even though people say we look alike. Which
Yeah.
I think is a lie.
Yeah.
I don't think we look
I don't
alike.
see it.
So,
I mean, you guys have clearly like a
do you see that nose?
a psychic
I don't have that
compatibility.
nose.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Psychic compatibility. Like,
Oh,
just,
okay.
You know, like
Because
you're on the
you've been
same
around
wavelength.
enough, Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm definitely a follower, so I think that's just come from me living, like being around her all the time. I pick up
Okay.
on that kind of. I don't know. I feel like I definitely believe in like you end up acting like who you're around. Wow, this is going really sad.
Yeah.
It's about to be like a skunk right here.
And I haven't seen this avatar in a while. Miss What's Her Face.
Miss What's Her Face?
Yeah, I don't know who she is. Captain at America. Oh man, this is going just like the last one.
That was how my last game was. Like the first game was like, oh good, we went to time both times. It was exciting.
Yeah.
Hey, Cross.
Not so much this time.
Jesus.
Oh, it's Dylan. Yeah, he's. I feel like if people don't like Chris to win all the time,
Yeah.
Dylan's like definitely second in line for that.
You're missing all our
He
exciting
wins
talk
way
about
too
tampons and condoms.
Very frustrating.
Yeah, Dylan.
I've got second place to him.
Give it a rest.
What?
Right.
I don't know. He was? Oh, on this? Hey, Arbox, what's your real name?
I was like, I'm loving the one half of conversation we're receiving over here.
He's up on the
Because,
females.
Oh, am I not? Okay.
Yeah, I feel like that's like predatory. Asking random people on the internet their real name.
Predatory? Make it sound like I'm
Like stalk them.
Ricky. There you go. Ricky Bobby. He goes
I thought
fast.
you were gonna say
That's why he
Ricky
likes
Bobby.
Cars Cross. Yep.
Foxy Brown.
Foxy Cleopatra.
The
Because we got
milk.
Swicket in the house.
You know what?
over
That's
here.
totally just
Who was
that's
chatting it up with me
euphemistic.
yesterday.
That
Euphemistic.
that carafe of milk with like the milk splashing out the end. That's totally. Yeah, I
back
know
on
what he was
screen.
going after.
Sit up and act like you're.
Act like you
Right.
Well, ask the bartender. They probably have chocolate syrup back there.
doubt they have chocolate milk.
Are you craving chocolate milk?
He's chocolate
you
milk
are?
connoisseur.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I would agree with that. Have you had the chocolate milk that's in our house? It's a little too watery for me. It's like the Great Value brand.
I am
It's not bored.
retiring for the night.
Oh,
I live in
okay.
downtown Dallas, so
Do it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you should probably
but-
run away.
it was awesome to meet you both.
Yeah, and
what
I
is
heard-
it? What is it? Something Panda?
I don't know.
Panda.
She's something about a panda.
Yeah, I'm part of the panda embarrassment.
Panda embarrassment. Okay, because
We
I really
are, we are an
I like
embarrassment
that.
to behold.
I was trying to figure out
the name a
where
lot.
the name panda came from, and I was thinking like, oh, they're cute, but they're like also a bear, so they're also really
That's definitely not.
But
the
that's not
reason
it.
How that
No,
came
okay.
from, no.
okay.
But
You're
it was
like,
a
we're
good-
not
good
cute.
try.
We're not cute.
It was just the fact that a group of pandas is known as an embarrassment, and as a whole, the pandas are an embarrassment to be around. But we basically just show up to make fun of the people that take gaming too seriously.
Oh,
So-
wait a minute!
That's
Oh
pretty
my
much, That's like
God.
the only reason why we exist. is
Spirit
because-
animal.
Yeah, and all the fighting games. There's like
I am a
group of
panda.
guys.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
are,
totally.
Like, taking it way too seriously, and the girls want to play.
Yeah.
And we just keep getting like creamed by the guys who take it too seriously.
Right.
So it's like mocking them all the time. Like we should just form a team where we just mock people. That would be great. Let's do that.
I love
And the pandas
this.
were born. So.
Okay,
Okay, go home.
I'm a fan.
Get
Yes,
outta here.
I will go home. Do you guys have like a page I can find?
The panda page?
We only have like a Facebook message group that we're a part of, but the free play arcade community group is like the overall group that we're all in. So I think the girl who runs the pandas is about to start an actual panda group, so it'll probably be up eventually. So yeah.
What was your name? Angela. I kept saying like Anastasia. I didn't think it was right.
Remember that.
Are you gonna join us, Lauren? Yeah.
Tapper Queen. Wrong way. There you go. We were getting there.
Hello.
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 I'm just rooting on Arya. You just like crashed it, right? Killed it. So, oh shit.
You said
That
it
means
so calmly. Yeah, I won.
I feel like Lauren adds a whole like peppy side to us. Like I feel like the three of us sitting here a minute ago were like very plain and.
So you're saying we don't want to add Cross to the mix because he's also really plain?
Well, then that would be just like too many
Just our
Kirchmeyers. Hey,
family?
you should come.
Yeah,
You
you
should
can
come
come
commentate.
join us though. We can just have like the Kirchmeyer trio.
Hey, Mr. Brown iced coffee. Is this Chris's? Can I drink it?
Hey, look, we have testosterone joining us on the feed.
Look at that.
Can you figure out how to operate things? You have to get it pretty close to your mouth for us to hear you.
I just don't want the thing on the left side of my face.
Why?
That's not where they go.
Well, apparently it is how we have ours.
That's just how it was when
Mike's
I
going the
got
right
it
side of your
handed
mouth.
to me, so that's what I did.
Turtle Beaches.
Are you making it? So this is Team Ida's Laughter versus Team Arya Snart. Because apparently the Dallas Derby Devils are a big fan of puns.
It's not mine. I don't know if that's okay.
Just drink it, it'll be okay.
You've touched it, you've claimed it as your
So Arbox, where are you? Why aren't you up here? Go, Lauren.
I agree. Tapper Queen trying to prove that she's not just a one-hit wonder.
I know you can either like invest like a little bit everywhere and be decent at everything, or you can invest a lot in one place and be really really
That's
good,
like
like go for 10 million points on Joust, or
Ha.
you could be
You're gonna do that.
not me. Chris
Yeah,
was
we
telling
all
me
know
about the
Justin.
guy that did it. He's gonna call me next time he comes. Or you can be someone that's like a child prodigy at something and just be really amazing at everything.
Yeah.
Was in Oklahoma back in Carrollton.
Carlton.
Carrollton.
So close. Yeah, exactly what I was thinking.
I have a feeling that Lauren is not going to pull
Oh, Lauren's gonna do
Oh,
it.
no, she's
You
not
just
pulling
wait.
this out, not a chance.
Oh yeah, she is. She's got this.
I will say, like, the first time I ever met Lauren, like, I knew who she was after she had done the Tapper thing. We played in the all-girls Star Trek tournament, like, in Star Trek Strategic Operations Mission, or whatever that game is called.
Yeah.
And she was there, and I was like, ooh, I feel like she's going to be really good at this. Because in my head, I was like, she got a world record on a game, so she's probably, like, pretty good at games.
all games.
She was
yeah.
absolutely terrible. And so was everyone else. That
yeah.
was a tournament that I won. And
Go,
I was
Lauren,
just
get
like,
it.
oh, I had some preconceived notions about her. So, but like, she's been really good at this.
Well,
so I think, like, she's not, like, a prodigy at everything, but she's still pretty good.
is she the one that gave us donuts that time? Was that her birthday party that we had donuts at?
I think so.
Because it was someone we kind of had heard of before. It wasn't just some random stranger that gave us donuts.
I think that might have been. Even if it was a random stranger.
Yeah, I still would have accepted donuts from a random stranger.
Well, I was like,
Oh.
during the Panda meetup, we had Hello,
Oh yeah,
Hello
go
Panda
Lauren.
snacks.
Yeah. Oh
But
yeah.
we had
Those
to
are so
lie
good.
and say they were birthday cake because we're not allowed to have snacks here unless they're birthday cake.
Oh,
We had really good Panda birthday cake here during
Okay.
the Panda meetup.
that's funny.
Totally allowed to have.
Man, she's doing it. She can do
There's
it.
a possibility here. She might come back and get
Oh,
a win.
if she
Get
keeps
a W.
quits falling on her face.
You know what? You know why she's not doing better? Because she hasn't taken her pants off enough times.
Oh
in this
yeah,
round.
that's true. Yeah, she got it.
Oh my gosh.
All right, round 3. Go Lauren, go.
She has
Okay,
a chance.
you said something that reminded me. Oh, I was talking to a male person on my jury duty person. That game is hard. Yeah. Arbox, what's your favorite game? What's your favorite free play game? Okay, I was. Well, it's gonna take like a minute for it to show up.
Let me finish my story.
I'll get back to you when you answer. On jury duty, there was a lady who's in the mail system, so I was asking her about.
In the mail system, like MAL?
Yes, like she's a mail lady.
Oh, okay.
But she doesn't like do a route. She just works in a
Like in
mail
the office? Okay,
yeah.
got it.
So I didn't know what to call her. She wasn't like a mailman,
Well,
mailwoman. A male lady?
Yeah.
Not that kind of.
not a male lady. Are
you sure? Did you check?
Oh my gosh. No, I did not check.
Guess we'll never know.
Bubble Dome Hockey. Which one was that?
Really
that thing over there?
It's like
Yeah.
I saw
the not video game. We asked what your favorite video game was, sir. I don't know if she said video game or not.
Male girl? Oh, freelancer getting in on the action here.
Anyway, are you ever gonna finish the story about the
No,
male
I
lady?
never finish stories. But wait, before I finish my story,
Oh gosh.
there was a girl playing the hockey game, the Bubble Dome Hockey. I told him I would get back to him and he answered. That playing the Bubble Dome Hockey game by herself. She was like going on one side and like flipping it until she got a goal and then going to the other side.
Super depressing.
Yeah, I was like, oh, it's so sad. Mail order bride. Yes, that is what we were
That's
talking
really
about.
what we were talking about.
Lauren won one
She did
and
win, actually.
the other guy.
No, I think they're referring to the person playing hockey.
Oh,
So
did you?
The answer is yes.
Sorry.
It was a really close match.
Oh my
but-
goodness, it ended
What?
right at time
But
and
they
she
both
got
won
a
a match.
draw.
What? That's like an ultimate
What
draw.
even
What?
What even happened to you?
Game over. What just happened?
I think I've just broke the game.
Oh my god!
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Who are we giving the win to? Who gets the W?
Last second. The last second.
So what happens? Who wins, Chris?
Someone gets Arya Snart.
Um,
Someone get Arya
Are you snark?
like it's a Game of Thrones pun because there's Arya.
Okay, my story.
What's a game that has
what were
to
you
do with
talking
Thrones?
about? My story.
It's a show.
Turns out she lost to herself.
So sad.
I'm not
Anyway,
big
are you ever
into,
finishing this
No,
story
okay,
about
so
this
my
male
jury
lady?
duty story, she was melee. Oh, two things. I asked her one about getting people taken off your list if I could just tell them,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
these 10 people no longer live in this house.
so
Can you stop
sending
sending
us
me
their
their
mail.
She said no.
Did
like,
she
thanks.
expound upon that? No,
Yes.
Or was the answer just no?
No, she expounded upon it. So she told me that you have to, one, you can't just keep recycling their mail. You have to actually go and like leave it, put it back in the mailbox, and write on it, return to sender. And then your mail person will get to know that, and they'll stop giving it to you.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So then I was like, oh, well, my mail lady, like, I've gotten to know her. Like, she's super nice. And, like, I'm outside a lot when she comes by. So I was asking her, like, what about, like, are they allowed to accept food favors, cookies and whatnot?
Yeah.
And she said they are, but it's like in their safety briefing, they're like, you shouldn't.
Yeah.
Because who knows? I was like, but I'm trying to be a nice person.
Yeah.
So she was like, just write a thank you card. That's good enough. I was like, no. People throw thank you cards away.
They will eat my cookies.
Yeah. So she said they accept packages of Oreos,
Oh yeah.
like packaged foods.
Yeah. Like some chips.
So around Christmas
Like raw
time,
meat.
Like raw meat. Yes.
around Christmas time, I'll make our mail lady something.
Probably is a good idea.
Thought maybe I could sew her something, make her one of those microwavable bowls or something.
One of those. I'll make her a Santa
Bowl
hat.
pot holders. Yeah,
I bet they have fabric that has like letters on it.
that'd be awesome. Oh my goodness.
Man,
Do it,
Seems
chick.
like a massacre.
What? Awesome.
I think Arya Stark's doing pretty good. She's
I have a
knocking it up.
feeling the other chick must have been throwing it. Because
Oh no.
how'd they make it this
Oh,
far
no.
and just
Is this
get
really
destroyed?
Lauren versus Dylan?
Oh
No.
no.
Oh no.
All right.
But he's the
Tickle
kid
him.
that's trying to grow the beard.
What do you guys think?
Well, you
Arbox, Uncle Yosh, Freelancer Tex. Who's gonna win? Lauren or Dylan?
because if
Let's get some
Dylan wins,
get some hype.
I'm
Let's get
gonna
some
be mad.
predictions going. Because if Dylan wins, what?
I'm gonna be mad. Tired of him winning everything.
That's almost probably club him in the kneecap.
So I think tickle him, just like reach over and start like jabbing him in the side in the middle.
Just accidentally.
That's not as effective as clubbing in the kneecap.
Heart says Lauren, head says Dylan. Yeah.
I agree.
Oh, but she's already got. Oh, why are? Oh man. Oh no.
Dylan plays very offensively in this game. He stands right up on the line. He doesn't even like worry about defending.
Gosh,
He just goes
look
like,
at this.
straight action all the time.
Look at that. So did Ray. Ray was playing that way, and I was get away from me. Because when you stand in the middle, you're decreasing the amount of time. Like, you know,
Yeah,
it's like
you're sending it
hitting
back
it.
really
Then if you're sending it fast, and it's shorter distance, and So you can really take someone out if you have a nervous
Especially
person
doing
that doesn't know what they're doing.
Can use the little like small ball to their advantage because if you send it back fast enough, it's like
Yeah, it's still
invisible
somewhat
on their
invisible,
own
yeah.
side, which is definitely not fun to experience. There's so much concentration happening.
Yeah.
By concentration, I mean Lauren accepting her fate.
You can just see like every you can see her move with every hit, like just like a sigh, like no, no.
So is the background
Oh.
story of this game where they like playing for their life look like they're in like a chamber, like the loser would fall down and be like,
like that.
have their head cut off or something,
Probably.
or is it like Tron?
Don't give up. Sorry, Yosh. Dylan can be really offensive.
Offensive in all ways.
Offensive, offensive.
Yes, both of those.
The ring is my symbol.
Yeah, I'm really
Is he
liking
looking to get married or
all
something?
of their stuff. The things they say afterwards are hilarious, so they really don't make any
All right. Now we have another person challenging Dylan.
Oh,
Let's
yeah,
see if she can do it.
Did you watch the new Overwatch short?
Oh, yeah.
that
I have not watched it
Diva?
yet.
Drop
I
the
saw something about
pants.
Diva,
Shooting Star.
but
It's
that's all.
really good. I thought it was good. There's not like super intense plot necessarily. It's just like 10 minutes of Diva fan service, but you know, Diva's really cute. So.
But he was awesome. So
All right, she's doing good so far. Can she keep it up though?
Don't speak too soon.
I know.
Oh man.
But she got the. Oh, look at it. Yeah. Oh, man,
that
that
was
was so
almost it. I
close.
thought that was gonna be it.
Cheered prematurely.
Oh, goodness.
he almost messed up. Got lucky.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Ah.
It's getting scarier and scarier.
I get nervous for them, and I'm not even playing.
I agree.
Maybe Barbara should go back to painting.
It's true. Did you know he was in the military?
Bob
For like
Ross.
20 years.
What? She beat him.
Somebody beat Dylan. It's
Do
going
it again.
down.
Do it again.
Yeah, Mom and I watched like a 20-minute video on like Bob Ross facts. Because we
Why?
got on a YouTube binge where we were just watching random
Yes,
stuff that was
and you just can't get away from the screen. Air Force in
Yeah,
Alaska.
exactly, yeah.
Look at that.
He did. It was. So he used to
Well, that's
like,
like the dream.
and one of his
Alaska.
quotes was like, he was the guy that would like yell at people to make their beds and like yell at people to like for being late and stuff. And his mom were like, he's yelled words, and they said that after he got out of the military, he vowed to never yell again. That's why he's like super chill.
Totally believe him. I wonder, did he have his son while he was in the military or after?
I don't know about that.
Because his son is super, also not yelly.
Yeah, he's super chill.
Also a complete goob.
Yeah, very true. That's a good word to describe them.
Okay, Uncle Yosh, what's your favorite game here at Free Play?
I hope you were going to say, what's your favorite Bob Ross painting?
Or what's your favorite Bob Ross painting? You can tell us that too.
Or you could say your free play game.
Or
Either
your
one
free
is
play game.
acceptable.
We'll accept, yeah. I'm going to be having a Bob Ross painting party at my house soon.
It's gonna be
No, you're
great.
not.
Yes, I am.
We're going to paint along. And try
You
to
don't have
get
a house, you live in my
amazing
house.
Bob Rossers.
What? I don't have a house.
I still don't think women are allowed to own property.
Oh boy.
I might be wrong on that.
I'd have to read up in the laws.
Oh, also, I feel like I'm.
She put up such a good fight.
She did.
Dylan.
She won a
We
game.
took a game from it, which is
So,
pretty impressive.
yeah, that alone is
He just
good.
mansplained her all the way to the graveyard.
Hey, when that happens. Hey, look, we're back. These are our lovely faces.
Now who's playing?
Round one.
When did I become the Tapper
I
Queen?
think wasn't that the end?
Is that
I
it?
think that was the end.
That was
Yeah.
the end.
Yeah.
All right, we have champs. Wait, why is there two champions? Oh, because they're partners.
They were partners.
Got you.
Come on, Jess. Were you
Okay,
not
wait.
here for this entire
No,
They
there
just-
there can only be one. They need to face off.
Yeah, they're a team.
Yeah, but you gotta know who's the better of the team.
Dylan.
That's not how it works, man.
Fine.
Teamwork makes the dream.
So now we just sit here and chat for another hour, and then
Want to? I'm sure Ricky will be fine with that.
yeah,
Probably.
he's been very commentating.
We've been having good
All right,
commentation.
bye Ricky, bye Uncle Yosh. Guess we'll find out your favorite game another day, next time here on Free Play.
Chris is going to say some words.
Oh, I want to
to
sit in on
close
this.
us out.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So let's see. I should do
Wow, his
the
voice is way.
upcoming.
Are you gonna
What? What I do? What?
I think your voice just sounds better on this than ours.
I
Well,
don't
he is a
even
man.
know what that means.
I don't know.
All right, so
Lots of 24
Saturday
hour stuff.
here, Free Play Arlington,
Yeah.
we have the Blacklight Party.
Yeah.
If you're not going to be there, I suggest you go to the Dallas Derby Devils
Yeah.
regular season game in North Richmond in the Hills. Either one's just fine with me. Let me pull the plug on that computer. No game
Ooh,
audio.
Nice.
Oh, so nice.
Yeah, it's like I built this thing. All
Yeah.
right, so Saturday Blacklight Party here. I don't think we're going to stream anything like that. It's going to be insane.
So you got to be here if you want to be here. You can't
Right.
be here on your computer.
Right.
You have to like leave your house. I know it's kind of scary.
Yeah.
But like, experience real life every once in a while.
Let's see. Tuesday Night Fights is going to be Vampire Hunter 2 in Denton, Free Play Denton.
Oh, we just went there the other day. I
How'd you like
liked it. Yeah.
It's smaller,
It was.
but it's cheaper. But also, like, that tap wall is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, I don't drink, and even I'm
I
like,
don't either.
oh my god, that is a lot of taps.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was really good. I like that there's 2 different rooms, so you can kind of. Our 4-year-old liked it. She got
Yeah.
the stool and went
What
around.
did she play?
She played Castlevania. Yeah, she
Oh.
thought that was good. And then what's the one where you're on the building and you're like climbing over the buildings and you're flipping switches and saving hostages and you're shooting the robots that are shooting you and you're shooting. And it's
Not
like one of
elevator
those
action?
you can
No.
never end. No, not elevator action. No.
Flipping switches, robots.
You're like on top of a building.
I know we're in the chat. Chat, if you're listening,
Like Rampage style. Like
feel
on top
free
of
to
buildings.
Yeah, help us out.
help us out. But
It's over by the door, like in the first room as you
Yeah.
walk in.
that sounds like every classic arcade game
Yeah,
ever.
exactly.
So-
exactly. Yeah, but she could play that one, and even if she died, she just knew to hit the button and come back to life. So she likes those because when you're 4, you're pretty terrible at games, and so
Speak for yourself. Me and Dylan were awesome.
oh well, whatever. Unless you're weirdos like you guys.
Prodigy.
Yeah.
So Tuesday Night Fights will be Vampire Hunter 2, the Darkstalkers game. Are you guys familiar?
Oh,
Yeah, you played it.
Yeah.
You played it at QuakeCon
Yes.
briefly. It's the one where like everybody's a Halloween character.
Okay, yeah.
So there's like a
Oh.
vampire. There's like a Chinese ghost. There's a Sasquatch.
That's
There's
cool.
a merman. Like it's all these like classic. There's a vampire. Like it's these classic Halloween tropes
Yeah.
in a CPS2 fighting game. So like Street Fighter.
Yeah. What else is
Oh,
happening?
and then 1 week from today is going to be the National Video Game Museum event.
I
yeah.
love that place.
yeah.
Yeah, National Video Game Museum After Dark. I'm putting it on with the help of Free Play and National Video Game Museum. Mike B's going to DJ.
Yeah.
The Wilson brothers, who won like every spring tournament series game for the first 2 years, and they won one last year. I think they won 1 or 2. They're going to be speedrunning Mega Man 3 and streaming that from the conference room. We're going to have a Puzzle Night tournament, not here but there,
Nice.
on Bomberman Live,
Oh, I
and
love Bomberman.
it'll be 4 players at once. And I'm going to turn on Super Revenge mode, where if you die, so you'll have 2 minutes, right? And if you die in the first 2 minutes, you'll have a Bomberman on the outside, and you can chuck bombs
Yes.
back inside and kill your way back in. It's so much fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bomberman.
So that'll be 1 week from today at the National Video Game Museum. I've given you all the dates and whatnot, so I will see you there, and I will go to sleep tonight, in theory. Bye, Internetica.
Bye.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you to the Derby Devils, and congratulations to our champions. Beat her Pan, technically Han Solo, and Dylan G.
Yes. Oh, boy.